Sorry, I didn't hit the right button. Here we go again. Not exactly like the Joker, but kind of like the Joker. Here we go again. Another campaign rocketing into the stratosphere, we hope. Hopefully you guys are jacked for this and get behind the project and back it. What you're viewing right this second is a very anxious and excited Aaron Lopresti. But this is kind of like the pre-Graybeard'S show. So I wanted to get all the launch and all of the campaign stuff out of the way so that when Graybeard'S rolls in at 1 o'clock, we won't be spending the whole show talking about the campaign. We'll be drawing and doing what we normally do on Graybeard's Studio. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this right into the show. Once the guys eventually show up, we'll just roll the intro, keep the thing live, and just keep on going. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So this is kind of the sort of to introduce you to the campaign, to let you see what I've got out there, what I put out there. And let's take a quick look and see who's here at this early hour, and we'll go from there. Squibs is here. Red Sands of Mars. Watchmen beat out Ultiverse. Drat. Yeah, I said the same thing. I'm not a big Watchmen fan, but hey, you guys voted. I probably was like it was half a percentage point, so it's probably like one vote or something. Halder 6480 is here. Past Master Dan. Party of one for Lopresti. Anyone? That's right. Right here. Party of one plus you guys. So we have a full table. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is almost always here. Brian Norton all the way from Japan. Agent Zero is here. Marcus Killigrew. Marcus says Watchmen is overrated and I can't get myself to care about any of the characters. Oh, so sad, Marcus. Come on, be a good sport. Play along. Toshiro is here. Chimera is here. Coron Zenith all the way from Australia is here. Looks like the orders are starting to roll in on Kit Carter. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Schism. Yes, I'm early because if you read the information, I'm doing a 30-minute pre-show to help launch the Kit Carter campaign, and then we'll roll right into Graybeard'S from here. So you're not going to miss any drawing for a while yet. Anakin Eudofia is here. Bill Weist, Fox Mulder. Look at that. I got in early, but I'm not sure if I was backer number one or not, says Fox. I don't know. I'll have to check, I guess, to see who actually got the number one backer. Texas Mofo is here. Will Ethan be in the mood to help you launch this evening? He says he is. I hope so. I don't know. Did the Phillies lose last night? I wasn't paying attention to the game. I was too busy working on getting the campaign ready. But that's the plan. After Graybeard'S, I'll start streaming until Ethan's ready to go. Then we'll jump over to his and we'll go as long as he wants to go. Then probably jump back on mine. It'll be a madhouse, but I'll be going probably till midnight tonight. They'll be dragging me out of here. Sequential Treasure says just back the soft cover and the sketchbook. Thank you so much, Sequential. Appreciate that. Eric Ward is here. Skull Nasher as well. Why don't we take a look at the campaign while we're here? Kelsey, if you want to come on, give me the thumbs up on your screen. If you want to wait, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, he's early, but he's always ready. It's Kelsey Shannon.
No, ready. I thought I was like, wait a minute, are all my clocks wrong? I had no idea what was happening.
No, well, did you not read your Twitter message I sent you?
No, something about starting Kit Carter, but I didn't think it was early.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to start at 12:30. Then you guys can roll in at 1 or whenever. And then we'll just start the show. I'll run the intro, but we'll just keep everything going live.
I just skimmed through and I saw Kit Carter launch Graybeard'S. I'm like, got it.
Well, you're here, so that's all that matters.
Okay, good.
I'm going to take a moment here to share this campaign because this is all about launching here for the next 20 minutes before we get into the seriousness that is Graybeard's Studio.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I get my game face on.
There you go. That's right. It's all about selling and promotion. Let's take a look. All right. How do I where's that little thing that does the stuff?
I don't know who that colorist is. We got to get rid of that guy.
I know. I keep finding problems with all the let's take a look at this campaign that I paid good money for.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the enlarge full screen button? Why can't I find it?
I don't know. I think you got like a list of options down there. One of them is just like the whole
There's supposed to be
thing.
that little window, that like you just click on it and it makes everything big.
Yeah, you don't see the little options where it has like you could make us like part of it. See there. Oh,
well, I'll just run it this way. People
right.
smarter than me can do it better later. So here's the campaign that I paid good money for. Let's see. Or the video.
Oh.
You can hear this, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like that kind of rockabilly music sound we got going on there?
Yeah, well, it's what do you call it? It's different than you'd expect for sci-fi. Hey, real quick, if you do the present and then you do a video file, you could share the actual file like full screen, I think.
Okay. Wow. Again, that requires thought, and I'm beyond that at this point. Let's refresh this thing, see where we're at, and see where we're going to get to here. Ooh, $4,249, 25 backers already. That is fantastic. We've been going for basically about 8 minutes, so I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's take a look at this campaign, Kelsey, because I know you're dying to see more.
I want to know who colors it.
Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, there's stuff about me. Now, one of the important things to know about this graphic novel is it's 8.5 by 11, like the old Marvel style graphic novel series used to be. 64 pages. There's a hardcover and a soft cover. And the story is simply, let me read it to you in a dramatic reading, if I can, maybe as James Kirk. Kit Carter is an elite ranger in the Galactic Alliance Freedom Force, known as GAF. And along with his partner, Merv, the Astro Chimp, she polices the galaxy, bringing the most dangerous villains and tyrants to justice. Now, Lord Menace is the tyrant king of a dying, monster-infested planet, codenamed Planet Doom. In a dangerous and desperate move, he acquires the Eye of Omnium and employs its unmatched power to rejuvenate his planet and create forces to conquer the galaxy. Kit and Merv are dispatched to stop him. But is this the one adversary that even they can't handle? Find out in this irreverent space adventure inspired by 1950s sci-fi B movies. Thank you very much.
Is it too late to leave and come back later?
I'm here all week. Okay, so here's the cover.
I can't back it, Aaron. I don't have the money. Oh.
I can't back it. This is the hardcover. This is signed, numbered, limited edition, so it'll be limited to whatever the orders are. So you won't be able to like get. I'll overprint a little bit, but it's not something you want to wait till after the campaign's over to get. This is colored by our own Kelsey Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
He colored the cover and the interiors of this book. Now here it is. Here's the big reveal that probably most people have figured out. Chris Stevens, the great Chris Stevens, illustrator. If you're not following him on Instagram, you should be, because he does amazing work. And he did the soft cover for me. This is a painting. I have it wrapped up. I haven't even opened the original art yet, Kelsey. I'm going to do like a special unboxing or unwrapping video
today on today's show.
I don't know. Should I do it today?
Oh, please. I'd love to see it.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that one.
This guy is so good, man.
I know. The color is just, I mean, it's just vibrant. It's just crazy. Look at these weirdo shapes and stuff, these alien looking things.
I like his shade of blue. I might have to like make some alterations.
Don't start jacking around with the costume. Jeez. We're just starting to figure it out. And you're like, I think I'll change this. No. Okay, so here's a little, this is page 1 of the book. And this is Kelsey's coloring right there. I think this is pretty nice.
This is a monster extravaganza, right?
Oh, it is. Dude, this book is going to be overflowing with strange, weird creatures.
Oh, I love it. This is right up my alley. Like sci-fi, monsters, babes. I mean,
it doesn't get any better than that.
No. What do we do this for crying out loud?
Exactly. This is what comics should be, right? It's just like this.
What am I going to go draw a potted plant or some still life? No.
Nobody's having a meeting over coffee at a at a diner. This is there might be some beer drinking or beer swilling and pizza eating, but other than that, it's all action, baby. Now I haven't dropped in the colored version. Kelsey did send me the color version of this. This is page 2 and 3 double page spread, but there's a couple of adjustments on the costume that you missed that I
that costume is going to be a pain.
I know. Well, it's like the fin on her gun is red, and there's that little handle right there. The bottom of the gun handle is also red. The little tip of that. And
once we dial it in, then it's going to be like
it'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah.
The other thing that I made a mistake in, I have to admit, is I didn't the little
I was wondering about that.
The communication, the radio communication thing on her helmet. That's supposed to be solid silver metal. I didn't erase the pencils.
I see that.
And then I think Matt inked it that way, right? Like it was.
Yeah, he did. I was thinking, boy, this sure looks high tech.
Well, I was going to say, you colored it really, really well, but that's not how it looks. So I need you to change that as well. So just a couple of minor things.
Easy fix.
Now, in the hardcover, the signed and numbered limited edition hardcover, Kelsey, you may not know this, but there is a little gallery section in there that will not be in the soft cover. And it's going to have this Gary Martin drawing in it that he did, as well as some other pieces. Oh,
are we bothering you? Are we...
No, it's David. I know. I see you there. I'm letting you in. There's David Williams right there. There he is. You're in now.
Been waiting for years.
I know. He's down there going, what the heck, man? Welcome, David. And then this piece that I did, I was originally going to use as a cover and decided not to. Now that's going to be an exclusive pinup in the hardcover as well, not in the soft cover.
Is this section going to be black and white or color?
Oh, it'll be color. And, well, Gary's is going to be black and white. But all the rest will probably be but there might be some pencil stuff in there too. So it's going to be a variety. How's that? I make
be fun to color Gary's piece too.
Well, I don't know if should that be well, maybe. Probably.
We could do side by side, a black and white and a filled in pages up. Yeah,
but see, then if you color it, I gotta pay you.
Well, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it definitely should be color.
We have 2 shirt options, you guys, black and teal. This goes all the way from small to 4X. So we got everybody covered on these shirts.
Yeah, I love it. I love that teal.
I know, isn't that nice?
I like it. That's my kind of color.
There you go. We have the 8.5 by 11 Kit Carter full color sketchbook. I was amazed to find out. Now, granted, I created this character like 12 years ago, and I found out that I had a ton of sketches and colored pencil stuff, and so that's all going in here in this sketchbook, and this is all will be signed as well. So
I like how your sketches are full color, but Gary's piece, no, that's got to stay black and white. Come on,
Gary's okay. So now I'm feeling the pressure. Well, I don't have to actually commission you to color it for a while yet, so I actually get some money. Look at this. You can get a insert movie poster, like full size 14 by 36 insert movie poster. It'll look something like this. I am painting this, Kelsey. This is the color rough. It's not
pretty good so far. Oh, okay. It's the rough. Okay.
Yeah, this is the rough, and the drawing is accurate to what this is the drawing that's going to be used. But it's going to be painted, in a more complete and fashion.
You gotta compete with Chris, right? What's his name? Chris?
Yeah, Christy. Yeah, well, I'm going to try to keep this piece as far away from his on the campaign page as possible. So people avoid those. But you'll have be like a regular poster, is your little PG rating there, You can also get a shot glass to add to the shot glass collections, because we have, of course, Garbage Man shot glasses.
Those are rated R.
Yes. We have Heavy Drinking's always rated R. We have Wraith of God shot glasses. Now you'll have a Kit Carter shot glasses. There's going to be, by the time I'm done, there'll be an entirety of 6 in the collection. And then we're going to do a little rack that you can store all your shot glasses in when the final one comes out. So
Kit Carter's rack to hold all your...
That's right. That's what we're calling
it.
Kit Carter's rack. Now check these out. We have stretch goals. When we hit 40,000, David Williams Empirist trading card. At 60,000, David Williams Power Blaster trading card. At 80,000, the Lord Menace trading card by me. At 100,000, Mr. Midnight trading card by me. At 125, we're going to do an Empire Comics comic box front sticker that'll stick on the front of your comic box that says Empire Comics and has all the characters on it. So it'll be really cool. And then at 150, we're going to go Dust Jacket on the hardcover. And then if we go beyond that, who knows?
Movie.
Now, Kelsey, probably want to know, Aaron, what can I add on to my order, right? Isn't that what you're asking yourself?
Can I add a sandwich?
Well, no, you can't do that. I was thinking earlier today, we do all these launch streams. When are we going to do a lunch stream?
Oh.
Where we just eat.
Yeah, take a little lunch break and
do a lunch stream. I think
ASMR action.
Yeah, and then we can all be jealous of what David's eating.
Yeah, it's like the Graybeard'S picnic special.
Yeah,
lunch stream.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just all us just gross men eating food dropping out of our mouths.
I'll brown bag it, Yeah,
exactly.
Sounding like cows chewing on their cud.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the add-ons for this campaign, you can get the Garbage Man trade pay. I just got a bunch of shipments in on these. So I've got Garbage Man trade paperbacks and Power Cube trade paperbacks. All those come signed. You can get Wraith of God #1 if you missed it. Here's the second printing with the new cover. You have both. Then there's a variant cover as well. You can get either one of those as an add-on. Or you can get Blood Hunters, which is not even out yet. It's coming in the next week or so. You have the wraparound cover option. You have the Tales of Suspense cover option, the Tomb of Dracula cover option, or the Bisley cover option. All of them are still available while supplies last. So we could run out. So I'm just saying. And then these are the original pieces of art for sale on this campaign. There is a ton of art for sale. This big piece that Kelsey's coloring, that'll be a pinup in the hardcover. This is 15 by 19. It is big. You can get the T-shirt design. If you want the original art for the T-shirt design, there it is. Also, pages. I've never sold any Kit Carter pages before until now. These are pages from the original 14-episode story that is in the Wraith of God Blood Hunters as a backup. And so you have this one. You got this one. My personal favorite, this one.
Oh, yeah. Good woman in repose shot.
Oh, yeah. Look at those monsters carrying her off, too, in victory. And then we have our villain. He's bathing in a silver spoon. See that? And they've got a nice kind of Merv-centric page here, sometimes called the Phil Diaz page.
He's looking like he's enjoying this.
Snore. Well, he knew he was supposed to be helping. He was supposed to do something, but he couldn't remember what. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, he recalls that perhaps maybe he should be helping Kit, but then he wants to get a beer before he goes. So
priorities.
Yes, exactly. Then, of course, Kit facing the pit of despair. Things look pretty grim for her here, and we got a little lava man there appearance on this page. So these are the pages. Magma. Okay,
she's
Schmag.
Jewish.
Like magma. Yeah. Yeah. See, Schmagma. I just watched Double Indemnity.
Oh, that's great.
My favorite.
It's a great movie, and it has Edward G. Robinson as an insurance adjuster.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not seen that before?
I have never seen it, and it
Oh,
pissed
it's
me
an
off. I
amazing
watched
movie.
it for 20 years, and I
That's,
finally
Billy Wilder, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that guy like
so good.
maybe the best writer director ever in film?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
Sunset Boulevard, right?
yes,
Totally
like
influenced
hot-
like Hudsucker Proxy and all that type of stuff, and so
yeah, he's amazing. But anyway, so here let's take a look at the perks real quick. You can get the Kit Carter 3-pack. That is the hardcover, the soft cover, and the sketchbook at a discounted price. You save $10 if you do it that way. You can get the shot glass. The shot glass ships separately, so it's not really an add-on. It's just kind of a separate order if you want the shot glass. And they'll ship out much earlier than the books and stuff. You can get the regular softcover edition. You can get the T-shirts. Now, the great thing about this, in the past, the T-shirts have been they've had to ship separately because they don't fit in with the books. But because this is an oversized book, the shirts actually fit in with the book box. So you actually can do the shirts as an add-on with reduced shipping. So I wouldn't order the shirt off as a perk. I'd order it as an add-on. That way you can save shipping. The Planet Doom, Kit Carter Planet Doom insert movie poster, that ships separately. That's why it's not an add-on because it just ships in a tube. So that is an item that ships separately. Then you can get the Kit Carter soft cover with the sketchbook. You can get the Kit Carter limited edition hardcover, which I highly recommend as well. You can get the Kit Carter hardcover and the sketchbook, or Kelsey, you can get the Kit Carter hardcover and the soft cover together.
I'm paying attention.
I know. Well, all these, if you buy them bundled, they're all discounted, so it's a better way to buy. Now, if you've got to have everything, like I know you do, Kelsey,
I have to have it all.
You get the hardcover, the soft cover, the poster, the T-shirt, the sketchbook, the shot glass, and you get an original head sketch of Kit Carter from me
for a low price of $19,995 a month.
$220 fits in one box. This is the only way that one huge box. That's the only way that the poster actually ships with everything, because it actually fits in this gigantic box that all these.
Put that pencil down, Kelsey.
I'm drawing Kit Carter.
Cheating. It's cheating.
Cheating.
We're not drawing Kit Carter today. I could.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you draw a nice one. I'll put it in the gallery. So there, and these are all the original arts. Let's see. Someone bought a page. Couple of pages have sold already. How about that?
Wow.
Kit being carried by the monsters. That's gone. Kit walking. The big shot of Kit gone. $2,000 one still sitting there. Oh, that's kind of expensive. The original roughs and layouts. That's a great deal. You get everything that goes into making this campaign, from the cover sketches to the page roughs to if I screw up a page and have to redraw it, you get the screwed up page. I mean, it's everything. So you get at least 50 pieces of original art, and it'll probably be more than that. So pretty good. And it's all signed. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the campaign in a nutshell. And it is live right now. So get in there and back it. Support your local gunfighter and support me as well. Let's do a quick refresh. We'll bring Gary in and get the show started.
The campaign of campaigns.
Woo! Here we go. 6,813.55 backers. Thank you guys so much for getting behind the project early like this. I will be streaming all night and all day. Supposed to be on a stream with EVS later this evening. We'll see. Hopefully that works out. If not, I'll just be going hog wild all night long. So
all night long.
Speaking of a guy who stays up late and gets up early, it's Gary Martin.
There you go.
For God's sakes, Aaron, let Kelsey color my Kit Carter piece.
Yeah,
okay, all right. Jeez.
Do it like the homage the original, like try to get it close to that. That'd be sweet. Yep. And it'll only cost you about $1,000. Don't worry.
So I guess what we're saying here is this little gem right here that Gary provided for us will get colored by Kelsey, and it'll be presented in the book, hardcover only, in color. So there you have it.
Awesome. You
heard it here first. And again, I want to make everybody aware that Chris Stevens did the soft cover version. This is a painted gem. that I'm actually going to open on this show because Kelsey's making me.
Hell yeah. I want to see that sucker.
All right.
We all do.
Folks, okay. It is showtime. This was the little pre Graybeard's show to kind of pitch the campaign. Now we're going to start pitching pencil on paper and try and make some art here. So let me run the intro.
How do you do that so
pretend
fast? Look at that. Look at how fast he did your character.
I know. If you put a little bit of time into it, I'd use it in the book. But, so we'll come back and revisit the campaign later. But right now, let's run our exciting intro and get this show on the road like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Nothing ever happened.
That's right. We weren't here.
Here, let's see here.
Where the heck's my... oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Let's roll the intro.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
I just love that song. Welcome, everybody. It's time for Graybeard's. It is episode 44. Today we're drawing the Watchmen. Why in the world Gary did the combination of choices he did for this week's poll?
What a weird choice. Yeah, that was so strange. You're gonna have to explain this.
Yeah, it was like red circle. Okay, I get that. Ultraverse. Okay, and then Watchmen.
This is what I was hoping for.
Well, now that's what I was hoping for too. But what did we get? We got the Watchmen. So, who's watching the Watchmen? Apparently, we are. Let's take a look at the old chat here and see what's going on.
You know, Gary wants that original now.
I do.
Yeah, I gotta get the mad eyebrows going there.
You should be like one of those courtroom artists, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
as long as I could draw like monsters in there while they're
no, you just like cartoon it up, and you're like, people are like, do I really look like that?
Draw OJ.
Draw OJ. Try to put the glove on. Yeah.
All right, we'll get to Gary's explanation for this madness in a minute, but let's see. Now, I addressed some of these people early in the pre-show, so let's get up to the... oh, here we go. Okay, so Dun Ringil, is that a... I know he explained this to me once before. Is that like a Lord of the Rings thing? Dun Ringil or something like that? Dun Ringil. Ferris Comics is here. Sequential Treasures, of course. He said he just backed the soft cover and sketchbook. Thank you so much, James. Appreciate that. Red Sands of Mars. Eric Wart is here. Skull Nasher. He's like, ew, Watchmen won. See, once again, it's on Gary. Marcus,
what is this love-hate thing with the Watchmen? The Watchmen won, so obviously
you would think
people like it.
But
the vote never corresponds.
Don't like it.
I
the
know,
vote never corresponds with chat. Never.
It's like the manga wins, but then they hate manga, but then it keeps winning. I don't understand.
Maybe they do this on purpose.
I know there's something strange going on. NC
Watchmen. Oh, I can't wait to hate on that today. I'm voting for that.
I'm voting for that so I can hate on it in chat. Yeah. NC Pork Barbecue is here. Thank you so much. I wonder if that's North Carolina Pork Barbecue. He says, I'm contributor number 7. Thank you for that. Lucky number 7 you are. Schisms here. Lord Hinson Comics Gator. Hi, Hail Lopez. Look forward to this campaign. Looks great from what I've already seen. He said already shown, but I think he means seen, or what I've already shown, or something. Hidden Hand Media is here. Lots of wrenches, no links. I don't understand what that means. Oh, in the chat. If you signed up early, I sent you guys an email that has all the links to the secret perks, so you can order any of those perks that I just showed, but that'll be the David Williams trading card will be attached to it. And if for some reason your link doesn't work, just message me and I'll make a list by hand to make sure you guys get your cards. Let's see. Lakeik says, I'm 16, first to back the hardcover. Wait a minute. There was 16 backers before someone backed the hardcover. Wow. That's not showing me the kind of love I expected.
If there's 16 sales, there should be 16 hardcovers and soft
On
covers.
right, there should be. No, I know. It's more expensive, but it's heavier. So
it takes 20 minutes just to read all the buying options.
I know. Well, it took me 30 minutes just to go through the that's why I started early. Let's see here. Schism, but says I might go deep into my pockets to back this one. Looks really cool. Thank you. Go as deep as humanly possible and then keep reaching.
Yeah, for extra fun.
Repairman Jack is here. Sequential Treasure says I was backer number 4. I want to find out who backer number 1 was. I have to look in the old the little thing there that shows that. Caesar's here. Says, whoa, started early, caught me off guard. It was just one big infomercial for 30 minutes, so you didn't miss anything. Hidden Hand Media is here. Old Dirty Fatty, of course. He says, do it full screen. I couldn't find the button. There's like a little, I don't know. Just, I'm old. Let's see here. Mike McCone is here. See, when I have to actually think about it, I get confused. Mike McMahon. Mike McMahon?
I'm hungry. I think it's the
Texas Mofo, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. I was Zaru. It was
no, I was Zaru.
No, I was Zaru. Dan the Pizza Man Genovese is here. Hidden Hand Media, Mighty Magic, Zaid Comics, Merv the Astro Chimp is in the chat. Let's see. Aaron, the Book of the Monster. I'm shocked. This is Sequential Treasure. Torchbearer Studios is here. Rotax Hippie is calling Kelsey a colorist the same as a racist.
A little bit. How dare you?
Look at Shelly. She says, good luck, sweetheart. So proud of you and your passion for this project. Thank you, dear.
I'm an artist of color.
You are. And so is David. But it means two different things. Chimera is here. He just says, yo, David. He doesn't care about anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Bill Weiss says, Aaron, what sort of paints? I'm going oil paints on that movie poster. Unless it just like totally tank it, and then I'm going to go watercolor and
unless you mess it up, then you'll.
Oh, that'll be great. Go watercolor after oil.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd have to start over. But I can handle my oil paints.
Well, you just have another piece to sell. Then
that's right. Well, actually, if I screw it up, it goes to whoever backs the roughs.
Oh, wow. You're going to put that in there too?
Everything that goes into the campaign that's like a prelim or whatever, this person gets.
Wow.
All 5 false starts of the movie poster.
Exactly. Let's see. Aaron Louvier says, I'm 100% getting a poster, going to hang it in my movie room as well. You should. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Birdman Burr is here. Going to work now. We'll back
Hold
later
on a
tonight.
second. Time out.
Yeah.
Who has a movie room?
I know, right?
Aaron Louvier. I have a movie room.
Okay, he has a movie room and he's only getting the poster. Shouldn't he be getting the original art?
Well, the
I have a
original
movie
art,
room. It's called my
the
living
original
room.
art. I will be selling the original when I get it done, but I can't sell it till it's done.
Okay.
So Blue Boy is here. Stretch goal 100K. Kelsey goes on a date with a random backer.
Uh-oh. So
I've done that before.
I could win that.
Oh my gosh. Who buys though? Does Kelsey have to pay for it too?
Yeah,
We'll pay for it.
we're going Dutch. We're going Dutch.
Doodle Pip is here. Slacker 23. Let's see here. I think we got just about everybody. There's Brohawk Williams. Zaid Comics for $5. Thank you so much for that, Phil. Backer 51 hardcover. Aaron, instead of her being a Galactic Ranger, she should be a Galactic Bombshell, baby. Feel free to use it. Just credit me. Thanks. Look at it's like Phil is trying to take over this entire project. First he becomes Monkey, and now he's like renaming the character.
Well, fair's fair. Galactic Bombshell is a much more intriguing title.
Actually, it is a little saucier.
When Gary comes out with his, Phil and I will come out with Galactic Bombshell and bomb both of you guys. Gonna get a David Williams cover.
There you go.
Let's see. Georgie Gypsy says, Gary, you've been great plugging your book on different shows. Thought you were hilarious with Shane and Mandy. You went on with Shane and Mandy?
Yep.
Wow. Look at you go. And you did great on Kelsey.
I got Mandy to say the B word multiple times.
Yeah.
Bureaucracy?
Yeah,
right.
Buttermilk?
No. Gary,
Yeah, buttermilk.
Buffont. Yeah.
That's
Last
what it
week.
was.
no, Gary, you were on with Kelsey, 2 days ago? I was in that chat. I kept sending out messages and Kelsey just ignored me. I was like, screw you, man.
I saw no dollars attached to those.
Yeah, I wasn't reading the chat at all. I was taking a break from that.
Oh.
I didn't see that you were in there.
Shelly says, Gary's book looks awesome. It does indeed.
Thank
yeah.
you, Shelley. Shelley, you have exquisite taste in art, at least.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can I cannonball Gary? Blue Boy says 250K stretch goal. Kelsey has to move in with David and be his unpaid intern.
Hey, if I get free food, I'm in.
Yeah.
If you feed him, he'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Rand Arrington's here. Pablo Romero art email. The intro video on Indiegogo seems to be set to private.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's why you go to the campaign to watch it.
Oh. Yeah, go to the campaign. And while you're there, pick up a
And while
copy
you're
of
there, you might back something. All right, the Georgie the Gypsy's here. Let's see. It's flowing in, man. Henry Bemis, there he is. You guys, please hit the like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow and helps me catch Kelsey. Kelsey's got 6,000 subs. I've only got 3,000 and some. So catch Kelsey is the mantra. Help me.
Well, I'm losing them fast, so you'll be able to catch up. We'll meet in the middle somewhere.
No, that's not true. You had a good audience the other day. In fact, you should have me on your show to talk about this campaign.
Are you an inker? I only have inkers on my show. Sorry.
He is actually an inker.
I definitely will have you. That'd be fun.
Actually, you know what? I don't know, Gary, if you remember this or not, but you were inking Sean Chen on something. Bloodshot.
Yes.
One of those things.
Wow, you have I completely forgot that. How did you remember?
Because I inked one of those pages for you because you were behind or something.
Of course he remembers.
I
That's
don't
the
remember
day.
any of this. I think
That's
you're
the
making
time
this
he
up.
saved Gary's ass. That's
Yeah,
why he remembers.
exactly. That's why he remembers.
Yeah, I want this little juxtaposition of Gary pulls this prank where he completely humiliates me, and yet I extend my hand to help him meet a deadline. That's how it was. I'm just saying. All right.
Gary's
All right,
just a
Gary.
sucker.
Gary, explain yourself. How did you come up with these choices this week?
I was
Sitting on the toilet.
every time I have the floor and get to choose, I try to load it up with one good one and two stinkers. And
So red
every
circle,
time
that was the good one, right?
Every time
Ultraverse.
I've done that, one of the stinkers wins.
Well, okay, Gary, this is remember we'd always do cover sketches, and it was they would inevitably pick the worst one.
Right.
So you got to make sure that all your cover sketches are good, and you have to make sure that all of your poll choices are good.
You sounded like Bill Cosby right there.
Oh, well, no, wait a minute.
Good.
Wait a minute. All right, I just made the Kit Carter video on YouTube, the trailer. I just made it live or public, so now you can go on.
And check the description for a link to the Kit Carter campaign.
That's right, exactly. I don't even know if there is one on there because I just posted it so I could use it on my campaign page. And I wanted to keep it private because I didn't want people looking at it before the campaign because it had the Chris Stevens cover, which of course is now revealed and everybody knows anyway. So
just load it full of ads. Yeah.
Oh yeah, monetize it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Aaron, I think you should do the entire show as Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
I'm cooked out.
I'm gonna draw Watchmen today.
I'm going to draw Watchmen, which I loathe.
This is
Not as not as
you
much as I
switched it
loathe
up there. I thought-
manga, though.
You switched it up there. I thought you were going to say hate.
No, got to get a more Kirkian word in.
my loathe.
Who says loathe?
Kirk.
All right, let me. I want to let everybody know that there's other people on this show that actually have campaigns. Let's take a look at those real quick, and then do you guys have anything for show and tell, or do you just want to look at the campaigns and go?
I have a little something.
Yeah, I
Well-
do. But we're.
Yeah, I just got this.
Why don't we wait till you
last
start
week's winner.
drawing?
All right. Okay, so let's do the. Oh, wait, you want to wait to do the campaigns when I start drawing?
No. The show and tell part.
Okay.
And the campaigns. Let's get started. What are we drawing?
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's do
we're
show and tell
already-
first, and then
45 minutes in.
we're not 44. We're 15 minutes in.
Okay, well,
Jeez.
that's kind of your.
Look,
All right.
Gary's getting bored already.
I know, right?
Oh, it seems like 2 hours. Okay, Kelsey, show us what you got.
All right. Last week's winner. Captain Kangaroo.
Get psycho eyes.
Yeah, easy win with this guy for sure.
Well, hey,
and then
kids,
this was the
do all
runner-up.
cocaine in the world.
Yeah. This is my runner-up.
That was
I was
great.
pretty proud of.
Dude, that's one of the best ones you've ever done. I love that one.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna give it to Aaron
No, that's very kind.
for $200.
Yeah, there you go.
I might take you up on that.
Hey, you're drawing larger now, right? Look at that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. This one was like the usual whatever this is. What is this? How big is this?
That's 9x12 or 11x14.
11x14, yeah.
There you go.
But today I'm actually going to take because I got a really complicated piece in mind. I'm going to whip out the old light
Pardon me?
table.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to whip out the old light table a la Brohawk.
I broke mine.
Wait a minute. Are you
Hold on a
saying?
second. What do you
Are
mean?
you saying
whip?
that you pre-drew?
Yes,
You're gonna light table?
it's a common problem amongst middle-aged men. Yeah, I can't hold
Kelsey.
my drawing.
Kelsey, you need to clarify something. What do you mean whip out? Where do you store your light table?
Yeah, in a little holster on my my belt.
Dunn Ringill says Captain Caveman looks a lot like Kelsey, so he's basically saying you just self-portrait.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I also I traced that one too. You just guys didn't notice.
Let's see that Kit Carter sketch. Let's see what that looks like at this point.
Oh.
He lost it already, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I know, right?
I got a lot of paper hanging out.
Uh-huh.
No, this ended up being terrible. So
No, it's not at all.
I'm a bad drawing.
It's actually good drawing. It's a good gesture drawing.
I can't.
I'll take it.
I can't get a handle on the old lady hair.
You
Like, I
did.
just-
Yeah. Well, no, that's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little bit of give and take. I mean, you can do a stylistic interpretation of her hair.
I like
I'm a bad drawing.
Yeah.
She's got no hips though. It just goes.
No, yeah, it's true. You got to give her some swinging hips there, man. She is. What did
She is the
Phil
galactic
say?
bombshell.
She's
There you go.
Kit Carter bombshell. Yeah, that's it. Actually, that should be one of the names of like the next Kit Carter project will be Kit Carter bombshell.
Line of action.
Yeah. Curve that up, man. It's like a
crap.
speed
We lost
drawing
Phil.
course.
There he goes in the background. Oh.
Monkey pieces all over the place.
There's his arm flying around. There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
Now
You're
we're
done.
going to
It'll be
All right.
$150. Yeah.
Okay. David, did you say you had something or no?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Oh.
Oh, now I
Slather.
have to bring it out.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sheesh.
What's his name? Cringer? No, Venger.
Venger from
Yeah. Cringer.
Sure. That's awesome. I
That's
never even seen
great.
that character before. I hope I never see it again. But this is really great.
It's from Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
How would I even know?
You were working a full-time job at the time.
That's right. I didn't have time to play those games.
Saturday morning
David,
cartoons.
You're getting jiggy with the splatter.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's getting
I like it. I like the thick line work too. You did a very cartoony kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
You ditched that chisel brush or pen and went for something with some warmth to it, right?
There's a lot of love in that drawing, is what he's trying to say.
A lot of low-key insulting that was happening in there.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I was picking up on it, but I wasn't going to say anything.
No, that's awesome, man.
Oh,
Yeah, that's great. Love the expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Ringill says, I don't know anything about Kit Carter, but I think I'm developing a crush. Should I seek help? Yeah, the best
Yeah,
help is
definitely.
order as many products as you can off the campaign page. That's the cure.
Yeah, actually, Kit is a real person, and so you will definitely get brownie points from Kit if you buy stuff.
You know,
on campaign.
dude, you know what I should do for San Diego? I should hire a booth babe dressed up as Kit Carter.
absolutely.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? How much do you think that would cost me, though, for 4 days?
A lot.
Everything you got.
Everything
Yeah,
I
your
make
soul.
in the booth.
Your soul and your marriage. That's all.
Shelly'd be down for it.
She's like, oh, my back.
I could have never. Thing is, when she was young and we were like, first married or engaged, it's like I could have never talked her into doing it. But
Now
she
you
could've.
can't talk her out of it.
Yeah, I know. It's like I can't. No, you're not doing it. Oh, I'm doing it. And you're like, no. Everybody will be grabbing your
Mike
butt.
Miller's wife used to be that, right?
Was
Yeah, right.
She
What
used to
was
dress
she?
up-
You talking about the colorist?
She did Vampirella?
She dressed up as some superhero chick that was awesome. I can't remember which one.
Wait a minute. You're not talking about what's her face that colored Dark Knight, right?
Varney.
I said Mike Miller.
Mike Miller. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mike Miller. I was
Aaron,
like,
I was
Lynn
with you.
Varney
I
used to-
thought he said
What?
Frank.
Yeah. She used to dress up as like one of the Image, the
Mantra.
the
No.
Image, not Ultraverse.
Yeah. The one that dressed up as Mantra, she was super.
Yeah, I'm still.
Witchblade, wasn't it?
haven't-
Witchblade.
Yeah. Why do you think
I
we
still
keep Mike
haven't
Miller
gotten
around?
the Mantra.
Let's see. Look at Dune Ringill's got all this stuff. Anna really needs to do a CG Babes calendar. She should.
Yeah, we got enough babes. I was thinking that too when I was doing the Kit Carter. I was thinking, I bet she would look as Kit Carter.
Yeah. That bubble helmet though might be difficult to put together. I don't know.
Well, she's got a bubble head, so maybe.
All right, Gary, what have you got for us here?
Just pulling up a few color pieces.
You did
I
this?
scrabbled.
You did that?
That used to hang on your wall,
Oh.
didn't it? You
Yeah.
had that hanging on your wall in your house, like way
Yeah,
back.
I
in the
still
90s.
have it. Still have it on my wall. This is an oil painting on canvas on 24 by 36 canvas.
So you're not
And it's-
impressed with his Aaron's oil painting? Yeah, right.
I haven't
Well-
even shown any
Oh,
yet,
okay.
smart guy.
Wait a minute.
This is a
you did this?
recreation of a Frank Benson. Frank Benson was an American impressionist.
Wow, man, those
And-
clouds are great.
I did in my oil painting phase. I probably did this like 20 years ago. My oil painting phase, I did probably about 4 paintings. I gave away 3 out of the 4. This is the only one that I kept. So I don't have records of the other 4. So this is the only one I can show. And then
Wow.
let's see. This one I think I've shown before.
Oh yeah,
This is watercolor and
Did you
I used
airbrush
the
that background?
airbrush for the background.
wow.
This is a black and white piece from the Studio Source portfolio.
Yeah, I
Which I
did
still-
2 versions of this. I did a black and white Zipatone version and then
That's
this
right.
color version.
Yep.
So I inked this and then made a copy of it and Zipatone the copy, and that's what appeared in the portfolio.
which I still have for sale, by the way. Just
Yeah.
Then you
And
colored the
so-
copy or colored the original, I mean?
I colored the original. Yeah. So
Hmm.
the watercolor is on top of the original inks on this.
Very good.
Captain Bipto says he's the Peter Tork of these monkeys. I guess he's referring to Gary.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
You
either.
know that Peter Tork was one of the monkeys. You know the
Oh.
music group. He was the blonde. With
Oh,
the
that's
bowl
right.
cut.
That's right. Of the monkeys. That's right.
Yeah.
I only remember the one that actually looks like a monkey. That guy's name. No,
Murphy
I can't
Asper,
remember.
yeah.
I was going through my files looking for color pieces that I've done, and I can't really remember why I did this. I think it might have been for Deviant Art, but I'm not sure. But
Deluxe
I
premium.
don't think I don't remember sharing it, so I just grabbed it and stuck it in this folder.
What is this for? What?
I can't remember, but if you want a deluxe cranium, it's for sale.
It's an add-on to the Kid Carter campaign.
Yeah, exactly. It's an add-on.
That's right. I'll add it on. Oh, that's cool. What is that?
Wow.
And this is a black and white piece that was in my last printing of the inking book, and then I decided to digitally color it. And so this is
some
my
Mobius like clouds going on in the background there or something.
yeah. It was kind of a texture exercise. If you have the book and you see the black and white piece, you can see all the textures. This is just me trying to digitally color it and make different color choices and like the green smoke and that kind of thing. So I'm not really. It probably took me just as long to digitally color this as it did that oil painting.
I was doing that one time. I was doing a Garbage Man piece, a promo piece, and I was trying to color it in Photoshop, and I'm like, I could color this faster if I just watercolored it. And that's what I did. I
Yep.
stopped and just went and painted it and then like, scanned it in, and it was done.
It's true.
There is some truth to that. All right. Okay, you guys asked for it. You're going to get it. We're going to open up this Chris Stevens cover painting.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, about the digital real quick. You gotta work like a seance to draw a circle digitally, but I can draw one like in 2 seconds by hand.
I know. It's so hard to draw a circle.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they have like this ellipse thing that you can draw an ellipse, but they don't have a circle thing that you can just like draw a circle any size you want.
Well, I mean, you could do it in like Clip Studio in perspective, but it's a big pain in the ass, and
Yeah,
it's really hard to get. Like if you could draw a circle for a wheel, but then if you want to draw the other side of the wheel, trying to get that to match is like really difficult. So I just freehand it.
All right. Hang on.
Along with most everything,
Yeah.
I just wing
Don't
it.
destroy it, Aaron, as you're ripping open.
Well, no, it's got masonite in there, so I don't think I could ruin it even if I tried. But
Does he
Dang.
paint it on masonite or just mount
no,
it?
it's just
Yeah, the masonite might be the artwork.
Yeah. Careful.
Ah,
Don't
exciting.
stress me out, man. It'd just be like me to slice open the painting.
Don't talk around it. You might spit on it.
Oh, jeez.
Try
I
not to breathe
appreciate-
too hard around it.
No, I appreciate guys like packing stuff well, but it's like when you have to like dig a knife actually into the artwork to get the packaging open, it's maybe not the best.
It's a test of your skill.
I bought a limited edition Frazetta book, and I sliced the cover open when I was opening the.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I've done that.
War wounds. Yeah.
All right. Oh, now the thing I hate the most is when they tape it to the board.
God, I hate you, Chris. You're just
Not my friend anymore. All right. Gee, many Christmas, Chris.
wow. He's even got some like wrap around it too. Some waterproofing.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
Thorough.
Oh my gosh, this is vibrant. Oh my goodness, this is vibrant. I know you guys want to see it, but
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
eventually you will.
Yeah. Citizen Ronan says Aaron is very cavalier with that X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go full screen.
Good word
that's-
usage.
You
Cavalier.
just invented a character, X-Acto Cavalier.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Today.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. What size is it?
Well, it's on 11 by 17 board, but it's formatted to go by for the 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
Let me open this up and take it out so we don't have the reflection. Look at everything.
Is
Look
it-
at all the bleed through on the back.
Yeah. So it's he's
So he's
using a lot of
using
marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses marker and acrylic.
That's like
and-
the foundation, and then everything else is
yeah.
built up.
Is it,
Okay.
Aaron, is it too late to change my mind? Try to get Chris Stevens to color my kit Carter?
Yeah, there you go, Kelsey.
That's going to cost you a lot more.
Yeah.
I figured you out, Chris Stevens. I'm
Oh,
gonna be jocking your style.
Wow.
dude, this is so flat. It looks like it's printed.
Oh,
Is
man.
that
You might
washed or acrylic?
It's
marker,
It's
acrylic.
marker
Like,
and acrylic
there's
with
acrylic
all
in
the
here,
little
like
touch-up
the
highlight things.
I mean, inks it too, right? So it's like
Yeah,
ink.
ink.
Yeah.
Gee, my Christmas.
You're going to need another scan. Your image is like way more faded than
Yeah,
that somehow.
right?
Or maybe that's
Well-
just the way he wanted to, he did the color correction. Like
No,
wanted it to-
I didn't use the high res to put the book together. I just got a like
Oh, okay.
I did like a JPEG of it, but yeah. So I'm gonna
definitely
re-
got to match that color. Hopefully it'll all print. It looks like it'd be okay. Some of those
What's all
blues
that?
might fade.
Well,
What's
it's a
all that
little
white-
dark,
What's all
and
that
so
white
I'm probably gonna
space?
I'm gonna scan it. He sent me a high res scan, but I didn't like his scan. I thought it was too dark, so I'm gonna rescan it and kind of mess with it a little bit so that make sure that it's not like this blue in here is like really dark, so that it lighten that up a little bit. So when it prints, it won't print too dark. But look at that. I mean,
Yeah.
this
I don't hear you giving him any crap for drawing small.
Yeah.
If you knew what I paid for this, I should be giving him crap for drawing this small.
It should be
Yeah,
twice up.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's an incredible
Congratulations.
piece.
But David, that's what that white space is. He
Oh.
did it on 11 by 17, but it's formatted for 8.5 by 11.
Right.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Man,
Look
that's
at
beautiful.
Just nuts, man. So he is available for commissions if you have a small fortune. He ain't cheap. But I'm going to have him on the show.
Never. No. He's
Well,
not.
He's
No,
not
he
welcome
won't
here.
draw. No, he won't draw. But I mean, on my
Oh,
Sunday show
okay.
just for an interview.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, we're screwed if.
Dunn Ringel, am I saying that correctly in the chat? She is thinking of me. I can tell by the way she's pointing that gun.
This I can't. You guys, I cannot express to you how like smooth and flat this is. Like it looks like it's a print. It doesn't even look like an original. I mean, you got to get really, really close to see the. It's so refined looking. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
see, Aaron, you just described what I looked like in my youth. Refined looking, smooth and flat.
All right, we're gonna go around the horn real quick, and you guys. Well, first of all, tell me who you're drawing, Kelsey.
I am drawing all of the Watchmen.
You're
What?
full of it. You are. Are you really?
I am drawing all of them in a very particular way that will make this way more fun.
Okay, David. What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet.
Thank you for participating. I would do Dr. Manhattan, but I don't want to draw his Dingler, so I don't want to draw that.
He wears
And,
black shorts.
Yeah.
You put him on with shorts on, right? Or a towel. He just came out of the
Yeah,
shower.
when he was in public, appeared in public, he wore cities.
Put him in a kilt.
I kind of want to do Rorschach. Is that like that's what everybody would do kind of thing?
Just do whatever.
Is
you
someone
want.
drawing any of the Watchmen babes?
Well,
Are there
that's
any?
one of them.
There's
Well,
a
there's
couple
like
of them.
Silver
Yeah,
Spectre,
there's at
right?
least there's three.
Who? The Silver Spectre, and then who are the other ones?
Silk Spectre.
Okay, whatever. Silk Spectre.
Her mom.
Yeah, her
Her
mom.
mom,
So I
and
want to
then
draw an
that.
old lady. Come on.
The lesbo in the the original.
Damn. Did you just say lesbo?
Barry's throwing down the gauntlet.
Jeez.
Well, she was impressive.
Yeah.
The impressive lesbo.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
she
the
was.
lesbo.
Hmm.
Mm.
I'm doing Rorschach. I like Rorschach. I admired his integrity in that series. And you know
At
his
least-
integrity got him? Dead. Spoiler.
Hey, the
I
truth got
think-
out though.
David
All right.
should draw Moloch
Yeah.
in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my gosh. All right, Green Ledger saying, Aaron, you should check your campaign. All right, so let's do it. Let's go around the horn. You guys can start drawing. Don't let me stop you because I'm going to destroy all of you anyway. But let's take
You only
a
got one
You're
character.
drawing a guy in a fedora and a trench coat, and you're already claiming victory.
I maybe I'm feeling pretty good about myself, quite frankly. But let's take a look at the campaigns. First of all, I have a campaign that we like to call Kit Carter Planet Doom.
Doom.
Am I sharing this? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna play the video simply because. No, I'm not sharing this. Hang on a second. What am I doing? Shut up. Shut up. All of you, shut up.
Yeah. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up. Shutting up. So the real question is, why did it take me 20 years to see Double Indemnity?
Seriously.
I kept missing it when it was on. Why am I getting the wrong screen here? That's not what I want. And the show comes to a grinding halt. Thank you very much, Aaron, for your technical skills. Is this? This is it. Here we go. There it is. All right. I'm playing the video because I paid good money for it.
Aaron's into it.
I think it's pretty magnanimous of me to show the video with Chris's cover and not mine.
Schmagmanimous.
Schmagmanimous, exactly. All right, let's refresh this thing and see where we're at. The survey says 15,004.97 backers. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. We've been going. This has been open an hour. Not bad. Thank you so much, you guys.
That's
Appreciate your
awesome.
support. But there
That
are
is officially hardcore.
dudes on this show that also have campaigns that we want to take a quick look at, but we don't have time. So I did because I care.
So how many backers do you have already?
Almost 100.
100. Okay,
95,
so
97, something like that.
Aaron got 100 in a half an hour. Can I get one in well, that's a goal. 67.
There it is. So this is Gary's just book full of his black and white illustrations done all with a brush just to shame the rest of us. Some of these are
maybe that's the problem. I didn't mean to shame anyone. Maybe people
He's got some original art on there for sale as part of the perks. Oh, look at that, Wally Wood. Did you just put this one up?
Yeah.
Randy Howe said, "Let's get Gary to 666."
Oh no!
You know, at this point, I would take it. But
So
yeah, I'm going to include some recreations in the book, so I put that up there as an example.
So there you go. There's just like all sorts of good stuff in here.
I'm also revealing this
Uh-oh.
for the first time. I am working on a double page spread. And I'm not going to say what it is, but I've been working on it literally for weeks.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And it's going in the book.
I should be done. Yeah, it's going in the book. I should be done with it probably in about, I'm not working on it exclusively. I'm kind of, jumping back and forth. I should be done with it maybe by next month sometime, and it'll be worth the wait. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Ooh, how about that? All right.
It's 33 by 17. The original.
Whoa.
Wow. There are links to the description, links to the campaigns in the description of this video. All the campaigns, Kit Carter, Gary's Brush with Destiny. Also, you will find Kelsey Shannon's book. We like to call it Scribbles, and so does he. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Where is it?
You know where it's at. You got it on quick.
There it is.
There.
Both Gary's and Kelsey's are on Fund My Comic, not Indiegogo. So you want to go there. But again, if you follow the link, it'll take you right there. Kelsey,
yeah, it's just a link. It's just a click away.
It's a click away. Kelsey, give us a little rundown on your campaign here, will you?
Somebody can give up one of mine and give it to Gary. It's fine. Okay. My book is a collection of about 10 years worth of sketches, preliminaries, unfinished works, published works, unpublished works, everything that I could find from the last 10 years going into one book. The art before the art, the sketches, things. It's good stuff.
How many drawings of Anna are in the book?
Gosh, I lost track. I lost count, honestly.
Well, that's a selling point, though. See, you want to really,
Yep.
and get a T-shirt of Kelsey drinking too.
Yes.
So there you have it. That's Scribbles on Fund My Comic. Kelsey Shannon's like 2,000-page book of
200 pages.
200 page. So get in there and back that and support Kelsey.
Thank you.
And then, of course, Allegiance Art, our good friends at Allegiance Art, have published the Bass Reeves. And just give me a second here while I bring it up.
Yeah, I hear they're on the that they're going to be getting to fulfillment soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the word on the street. So is it $33,915? Let's get this up over 34. If you guys not backing this, I think you're really missing out on a really cool project. It's got a wraparound cover by D Whams right there, soft cover. Or if you want to go hardcover, if you want to go hardcore, you get the Andrew Robinson hardcover, which I did actually. I said, I've got enough of David Williams art. Give me something different. And,
I actually prefer the David and Kelsey wraparound.
Yeah, I prefer the Andrew Robinson. Sorry.
Well,
they're both sweet. I like them both.
No, I like the painted. I want to get it so I can look at it closer, Now, yeah, David's cover is awesome.
The original's for sale, probably.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that I got that much cash.
Oh.
I'm still paying off Chris for what he charged me for that.
Show my full screen.
Oh, hang on.
We'll
What do you got? What are
those
you
are
doing?
pages, man.
Some
Oh,
interior
yeah.
pages.
Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Making myself. So get in where you fit in, people. This is going to be a great book.
Yep.
Once you
All
see the
6
last
issues.
two issues are pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Excellent.
Excellent. Most excellent. So anyway, you guys, the links to all these campaigns are in the description of this video. So get in there and back those guys once, back me twice, and everything will be good.
Back Aaron twice.
All right. I guess I better start drawing here. I'm getting a little bit behind, but I'm not worried.
Nah. We got one guy to draw.
That's right. Although
Easy peasy.
That Rorschach symbol on his face might take me the most of the show.
Wow, that's going to be the real test is what you draw for the symbol or for the Rorschach face, right?
I know, but did it change?
Yeah. Well, it's a Rorschach test. We're going to see what's going on in your head based on
Yep.
what shape you draw.
Because that will mean something.
Oh, great. Now I got to think again.
No, the idea is not to think. We're going to see directly into your soul.
Okay.
But, it depends on who interprets it, because we actually won't know
true.
what it means. You could tell us anything. It'll be like someone with an Asian script tattoo when they say, "Oh, it means warrior," but the tattoo artist actually made it mean something else.
So really, the
Rorschach.
Rorschach test is just like it could be any collection of black spots, right? It doesn't. There's
Yes.
no
Because it changes. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Spots of color, please.
Yeah. Henry Bemis wants to know that Bass Reeves was written by Kevin Grievous, right? That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Guy gets around, man.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, how did your interview go with him?
Oh, it was fabulous. We talked about everything from movies to Bigfoot. So,
Yeah, that was a great
and comics.
great stream.
What are his feelings on Bigfoot? Is he all about it? Is
Well,
he
he wants-
angry
well,
that you're
he
trying to debunk it like you are?
no, he's not a cynic like I am. He's particular though. He doesn't believe every video he sees, but he was
I do.
He's writing a screenplay about a Sasquatch film or something.
Oh, no kidding.
So yeah, he's into it and just
He
talking
wants to believe. Yeah, he does.
yeah, he wants to believe. I think he does yet, but I think he wants to. So he's open to some actual good evidence coming up, but hasn't really seen any, and I'm kind of in the same boat. I haven't seen any evidence.
I had one. I can't remember. I just remember the name. I was going to call it Bigfoot Hunt, Bigfoot Kill, and I don't know what the catch was, except I was watching all those Bigfoot hunting shows, and just thinking how great it would be if they found him, and then it became like a slaughter.
There he is.
There he is. Oh my God! I should not have looked for him.
He's hideous. Shoot him.
It's just like a Bigfoot slaughter. There was, we talked about this before. There was that movie in the early 70s. It was just called Bigfoot, and the tagline was, "He mates with anything."
That's a horror film right there.
Had John Carradine in it, so it was.
Oh, it really is a horror film.
My wife wants to do a Bigfoot children's book.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Call it Big Feet, the children of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I have a Red Dead Xbox game. That's a Western, and one of the missions is the heroes going through the forest killing Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
And it just like somehow felt wrong. There's one, shoot him.
You play video games? That's the bigger story. You
There we
Red
go.
Dead?
Wow.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm right about that.
This is little Bigfoot. He actually they smoked too much and drank too much coffee, which stunted his growth. So,
But not his feet.
Why didn't that work for me?
I
So
don't
this
know.
is what's really leaving footprints all over the place. Is
That's
this way
right.
to
It's a
go.
little Bigfoot. You'll find this illustration in my very rare Fantastical Creatures book. So that's a watercolor painting right there, Kelsey. So in your face.
Watercolors.
And then I
With
outlined in colored pencil, right? As you can see that line right there.
But they were expensive.
They were expensive. Tube watercolors. Grumbacher, I think. So
Only two? Like
tube.
Red-
Tube.
Oh, tube. Oh,
Yeah, it's almost like acrylic, right?
And I was actually on a like a hike. Let me see, where is that thing? Oh, here it is. I was on a hike, and I did do this drawing of Bigfoot that was on the. So you can see there.
Wow.
I didn't get too close, so it may not be exactly accurate, but
Wow.
pretty close.
But yeah, this Bigfoot needs to do some crunches.
Yeah,
right? Too much beer.
He's
yeah.
got dad bod. Yeah.
He's got look at those guns though, man. He's got big arms though. It's just
Yeah,
like
he sure
what?
does.
It's yeah. So anyway, that's my encounter with Bigfoot. So take it.
I
or leave
encounter
it.
him every morning in the mirror.
Oh man. So are you drawing all these characters without reference?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of
Oh, are you?
whatever this is. Watchmen. No. I look. I got pictures. I'm just doing like the main cast. Who is Dr. Manhattan, Rorschach, the comedian Ozymandias, Sally Jupiter, and Night Owl. Which I guess I don't know who those are. If they're like the new team, the old team, I don't know. They're a team, and they fit perfectly into my scheme of what I'm doing.
Your madcap scheme.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if the chat can figure out what I'm doing yet. I don't know. I don't know if they can get it. Probably need to zoom out. Let me zoom out. So
You won't give it away already, do you?
I got the owl, comedian, Jupiter, whatever her name is,
Yeah.
Sally
TikTok
Jupiter.
girl, Carla Gugino, Rorschach, Ozymandias, and then I'm going to have the big blue dong back here.
Wait, who's in the center?
Night Owl, or
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
what's his name? Night Owl.
Night Owl. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the best equivalent I could think of for the character whose place he's in. So
That's the porno version of Watchmen. Big blue dog.
yeah.
Well, did you guys remember the rumor back, like really, was either late 80s, early 90s, shortly after Watchmen came out, that they were going to do a movie and that like Clint Eastwood was going to be Rorschach and Dustin Hoffman was going to be the owl and Burt Reynolds was going to be the comedian and all this stuff. And
Can
Terry
you
Gilliam was
imagine?
supposed to direct it.
Oh my gosh, that that would have been so weird.
Yeah. Can you imagine all those guys in it?
Well, it's like hearing what's his name, who did Mad Max, was going to do Justice League for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
George Miller?
George Miller was going to do Justice League, which I don't know. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
It would have been terrible.
It probably would have, but the guy doesn't really make bad movies. So it's amazing how the universe works. It's like, no, this is not a thing, and it just doesn't happen. Of course,
Yep.
of course, this is not a thing. What are you talking
If you would have
about?
saw the cast and some of the people in the costumes, you would have been like, yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, at least they got a comic book fan, to do it. Who I think, did justice to it. In fact, I said it in my show today. I think I prefer the movie over the comic, honestly.
Well, no, hang on a second.
I agree with
David, did they
Yeah.
actually have costumes made for this Justice League with George
Yes.
Miller?
that. Yes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Okay,
That's
well,
funny.
it's not
Yeah,
really
look it up. Good
drawing to do
idea.
anything. It's not really have drawing to do or anything.
We got time.
What are we talking about? Okay, so George Miller.
It's called Justice League Immortal.
Ah,
Oh,
League. Okay. Look at
I guess
David.
it wasn't all that immortal. Yeah.
Were you like at Warner Brothers when this was going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Uh,
talked.
Kelsey. While
Huh?
Aaron is busy, Fopezi is asking if you're going to put the ship in the background.
That's a good idea. This is not really in the thing that I'm homaging.
Okay. Well, Blackjack is saying that you're drawing a Mike Zeck G.I. Joe cover.
No, no, close. Actually, somebody already got it, but I'm not going to say. So let's see if it keeps going.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here.
Jimmy Reyes is in the chat. Hey, Jimmy. Kelsey's doing a Youngblood #1 homage cover.
Yeah. Yeah, leave it to the image guy to know. Yeah. It is indeed. It's the Watchmen in the Youngblood.
It's not. Yeah, it's the chat's on a roll here. Henry Bemis says Kelsey meant to draw Rorschach, but drew Horshack from Welcome Back, Harvey.
Yeah.
Mr. Qatar. You see?
Yeah, that's not the. Hang on a second. I keep pulling up the wrong stuff because I'm using a different tab now because I was having trouble with my volume working, and this other tab is confusing. Okay, so they have this, which is that common as Green Lantern?
Yes.
Hey, bravo!
But
I
that's
believe
like
you know who Common was.
That's like a Photoshop version. That Wonder Woman is an actual costume, except for the legs. Go back. There's actual photos of these people in their suits.
That's not far off
Yeah,
from
it's
how
not
it
far
ended
off.
up looking.
Yeah.
Who's playing Martian Manhunter there?
I forgot. I think it was the guy who was in Mad Max. The guy who wore the funny. He was the leader and who had the skeleton face with the white hair and.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wes? Oh, you're talking about the new one, the newer version. Not
Yeah,
the
well,
Yes.
the Morton Joe was also in the original. He played the biker gang leader in the very first one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He might have showed up in the other ones, did he? I don't know.
Nomsky says, "How does Aaron know who Common is?"
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's what I want to know. I
I
was kind of more shocked about that.
You guys, I know stuff. Right?
I know things.
I know things.
Hidden Hand Media says, Army's Hammer,
Army
if I'm saying
Hammer.
that correctly, was going to be Batman.
Yeah, Army Hammer.
Oh, okay. Before they found out he was a cannibal.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, hang on a second now. Was he cleared, or what's the story on him, by the way?
No, now he's selling seashells by the seashore. Like literally. Like he's out, like works at a dive shop somewhere in some
But he's
island.
rich. You know, he comes from money.
Hang on a
before
second.
He's heir to the Hammer Films people. He's a Hammer, that Hammer.
Yeah, Arm
Is he
and
serious?
Hammer guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
So he was just in that Hercule Poirot movie, The Death on the Nile, which was just like 2 years ago.
You know
Right?
how long it takes to make these things.
Yeah, they
for
might have
them to
shot
come
that.
out.
Yeah,
Well, I was just saying that because it was like all this stuff broke before that he was cast in that movie, and I was kind of like, so I thought maybe he got himself out of trouble or something. Because why would he be in that? Why would they want him in that movie with all that bad press? But
I mean,
The same reason they let out the Flash. They just gotta,
Yeah.
let it out.
yeah,
yeah. Only they get, that guy's got 5 more movies to do, right? Before they let him out the pasture, I guess. Unless he's done.
Who?
It's
Ezra
just,
Miller?
yeah, Ezra Miller. Like, how do these guys, like, they do crazy stuff? But I watched that movie and I watched the making of, and it seemed like he was pretty present, like, the whole time. So I don't, all these rumors about it interfering with the filming of the movie. I don't know how true all that shit is. Pardon my French.
he's still a big weirdo. That was.
Oh, for sure, dude. He's a
No,
psychopath.
Yeah.
But
He was on time for filming, so
he's a big
Hey,
little weirdo.
That's probably why they're like, "Hey, he's nuts," but hey, he was there on time. Well, let's give him.
Yeah, showing up as a professional.
that's right.
Hold on a second. Changing the subject. Craig Smith in the chat says, "Did you know last night Richard Roundtree passed away?"
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Wow, he was literally just doing interviews a few days ago. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another mysterious COVID death, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, we also we have a bit of a mystery. We may have lost one of our guys, Headrock. You guys know Headrock? You ever see him in your
I know
chat?
the name. Yeah, I don't. Really?
Yeah, he used to pop in my chat all the time. Somebody popped in right at the end of my show yesterday and said R.I.P. Headrock.
Oh no!
And I was like, "What the?"
Really?
So, yeah, he might have. He was in Israel.
Oh wow!
And I have not been able to find out any information. I went and looked his YouTube. There's just no. He's not on Twitter, at least not under that name. So, if anybody's got any info, please let me know.
Now, was he visiting or does he live there?
I think he lives there because on his YouTube, I went to his YouTube and it says Israel as his location. And I used to tease him because he'd send me this weird denomination. I'd call it moon bucks.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. I hope. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to know. Like, he was one of my regulars. So, yeah, I hope nothing happened to him, especially during all that unpleasantness, you know. So, anyway, if he is gone, R.I.P., man. I'll miss you. Not to bring the show down, but. Well, you're talking about Richard Roundtree. Who else died? Let's.
This show just.
Yeah. Right.
It ain't over yet. I'm about to start inking.
Yeah. Hang on now. What?
I was going to say, Aaron, do Kirk. That'll liven things up.
Stop talking about death. I loathe death.
I drew this too big. Now I'm committed to like big paper now.
I know it's like Captain Blood or something. Ah!
I don't have like the right size paper if I wanted to color this. Maybe I can marker it up. Oh goodness.
You're inking that? There's nothing there, man.
What? There's plenty. I got like pencil
he wants
marks
you
all
to-
over this thing.
He wants
See,
you to
look at
spend
this.
more time on the pencils.
Look at all these pencil marks.
I'll tighten that up.
Oh, marks.
All right. We're gonna
All right,
raw dog this.
Since I launched a campaign just an hour and a half ago, let's check in on it. I kind of feel that I must, so please forgive me. But
Yeah, every time somebody in the chat backs a campaign, that's going to stall Aaron's drawing because he's got.
every time someone backs, an angel gets its wings. So, let's see here. We're at survey says. 17,960, 111 backers. Thank you guys so much.
That's awesome.
Greatly appreciated. Now I actually have to do the book.
Ah,
Yeah, now you're committed.
Man, I've got so many projects going right now. I got David working on something we can't share yet, but oh my gosh, can't wait to see some of that.
oh.
And Kelsey coloring away, all the like miscoloring everything. I have to go in and go.
I gotta love it. I sent him. It's like, hey, what do you think of this? And you're like, other than the coloring, it's great.
And so Aaron, you're not going to mention the project that I'm coloring for you?
No.
No, okay.
Wait, you're coloring something?
Oh, now you're nervous.
Gary's going to have a
minute.
pinup. Gary's going to have his Kit Carter pinup that he did, that spectacular Frazetta homage piece.
Oh yeah.
That'll be in the hardcover edition of Kit Carter, and in the special gallery edition that only is in the hardcover. And Kelsey, I guess, has just finagled his way into coloring that, so I got to pay him to do
Now,
that.
hold on a second. Make it official. Don't say I guess. Make the announcement.
He's still hoping to get out of it. That's
Okay. Gary's pinup will appear. Kelsey will be coloring it. There.
Yay.
we'll see.
Oh, now Kelsey's on the fence.
No, all I have to do is send him a check, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll color that."
Mhm.
like I said, we'll see when the check clears.
Jimmy Reyes says 17K Aaron Lepresti. Now you can afford some Jimmy Reyes inks.
I don't think I can. I mean, I don't
See,
know.
that was the sticking point, his page rate.
Well, he probably, if he was inking Finch, man, he probably was getting pretty decent. I got to go with the lowbrow community, man, like Kelsey.
Like me. I also ink.
Kelsey comes in with these like lowball page rates. I'm like, Kelsey, I'm not paying you that little. I'll give you this. And he's like, I'm like acting as his agent, and I'm paying him.
It's the same page rate I've always gotten. I guess that's how good the comic book industry's been to me.
No, you're just like, you just come in with like these low page rates. Like, Kelsey, no, I'm paying you more than that. And then I'm like,
you do realize that's a Jedi mind trick that Kelsey did.
Yeah, right.
I'm testing your good, how good you are to people.
Well, that's kind of a page rates are kind of a tricky thing because of how time progresses and all that. My last page rate, let me back up. I was thinking about this last night. In
1994.
Yeah. In 1990, my inking page rate was 140 a page. 20 years later, in 2010,
you get 140 in 1994.
In 1990,
wow,
140.
Wow.
And then in 2010, it was 100.
They said, let's back this thing up.
My last inking rate was 135.
Yeah, I went backward somehow in 20 years.
That's been my motto for years. I'm like, this is the only job I've ever had where the longer I do it and the better I get at it, the less I get paid.
The less you make. Yeah. And so when somebody asks me, what's my page rate? I immediately think 100. And I have to be careful not to blurt that out.
Right, Kelsey, I was going to tell you. So Matt Ryan's inking this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, who's coloring this? And I said, Kelsey Shen. And he just went, oh. So I don't know.
Wow.
What is that? I don't know. That's not what he said. He went, wow. He goes, Kelsey's really good. And I said, he says that.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, we got
That's
history,
like,
old Matt Ryan and I.
That's like
Owes me
looking
money.
at a piece of artwork and somebody asks you, what do you think? And you say, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me think.
That's really something.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's something.
That's something. Yeah.
What do you think of this? Boy, that's something.
That's really something you got going on there. Oh man.
Yeah, Doodle Pimp, you're correct. Yeah, they don't calculate cost of living at all.
Oh, I got paid. I got a certain page rate when I went to DC in 2010, whenever it was, 2009. I never got a raise for the 12 years I worked at DC.
Yeah, they just.
In fact, I had to fight to keep the page rate they gave.
Exactly. Yeah, because they want to nickel and dime you, and you have to. Meanwhile, the editors are going on these editorial junkets in Fiji, and you're trying to keep your page rate.
No, I liked working in the cartoon books because like once you get in there, you're good. I'm like, oh man, job security, baby.
Well, plus the cartoon books don't take as long, so you can do more pages, right?
Cartoon books. What exactly are you talking about?
Well,
the cartoony style.
The same crew, the same division handled Batman Adventures, all the Scooby-Doo books. I moved around the video games tie-ins, which I've made more money off of the Batman Arkham Asylum stuff than anything I've ever done in my entire career. I'm still making checks from that.
Those didn't really sell well, did they, or did they?
They sold very well. The tie-ins to I mean, I was just a colorist, and I made bank on that, like every year, several times a year, I guess. However often they did those, quarterly or biannually or something.
So when I
royalty
was
cut?
working for Archie, my page rate was $80 a page,
Oh wow.
but I could ink 3 pages a day easy. So
Oh,
I was
okay.
actually making more money working for them than for Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, at Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked working with Archie. Where were you inking? Like Sonic the Hedgehog or something? Like what were you?
Mega Man, Sonic, some of the
Yeah.
Archie books, Betty and Veronica, some of those.
They had Andrew Papoy like inking that stuff. They had freaking
Terry
the guy that
Austin.
did X-Men,
Terry
Terry
Austin
Austin.
Terry Austin was inking Sonic.
Yeah, how insane is that? I thought it was cool actually. I'm like freaking
Well,
great, man.
When they
I'm sure he hated
contacted
it.
me about taking your job, I was like, I didn't feel comfortable. But I don't know. I think his mom lives with him. I don't know if I really want to, no, when they contacted me, I was kind of like, do I want to work for Archie? But then it was like Adam Hughes came out with those, his books. I was like, all right, if Adam Hughes would do this. And
You made Archie sexy. You're like, I could do it. I'm with it.
You're cool.
Yeah, if you can do your version and not their version.
Right. That's what I was kind of allowed to do that. I mean, I just did covers for him. I didn't do anything interiors. I pitched them just before I did Wraith of God. I pitched them a Hangman series because Rob Liefeld thing was coming out, right? And this was just prior to it going south. And so I thought, oh, they're trying to get back into their superheroes. So I pitched them this pretty cool Hangman series that I would write and draw. And they were seriously considering it until the whole thing went, blew up with Rob. And then they were like, man, we're not doing this stuff anymore. And I'm like, okay.
That must be when they called me.
I gave him your number. So I said,
Like
call Kelsey, he'll do anything.
we tried to have a couple guys on there, but they were deadbeats. What do you got? Can you help? I'm like, of course. You can always depend on Kelsey. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Gordy Gypsy is asking, what did Kelsey design for the Arkham games?
Oh, I didn't design for the games. I colored the comic books. Not even all of them, just like a handful of the comics. I think they were drawn by Victor Bogdanovich and gosh, I don't even remember. A few people. It was one of those like, we need this done. I'm like, okay. And then that was it. Like, I don't even remember, but then I kept seeing it in my royalty statement. I'm like, damn, I should have cared about that more.
Yeah, sometimes you take a job, you think it's like take the money and run, and it ends up being,
yeah, the big
like
one.
Onic, and you're, like Howard Chaykin and the Star Wars comic book for Marvel.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Just a pure take the money and run job for him, and now those pages are like holy grails.
He's regretted it ever since.
I just got. They apparently did a Wonder Woman omnibus of all my stuff.
Oh, really? Wow, cool.
But they used that Australian chick's cover instead of mine, which really pissed me off.
Wow.
What's her name?
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
No, she did Wonder Woman after I did it. Darn it. Anyway,
Sarah Pacelli.
I can see why you're trying to erase her memory from your brain.
well, no, but they do an omnibus of my run with Gale. 2 years of it, and then they didn't use one of my covers. I was just like,
That's
hey, the royalties will be the
typical
same.
DC move.
Yeah, the royalties will be the same though. So.
While we're talking about DC, to carry on with the conversation I was having with Kelsey on Monday about my background inking,
Oh yeah.
my kind of apprenticeship. When I was Phil and everybody else, when I first started working in comics, I moved to New York and worked as an assistant for a bunch of different inkers doing backgrounds. And that's all I did, for like a year, was just ink backgrounds. And last night I wrote down names of pencil artists that I inked their backgrounds. Let's see. Kurt Swan.
Oh wow.
Joe Staten. Don Newton. Pat Broderick, George Perez,
Wow.
Ross Andrew,
Yeah.
Gil Kane, Mike Grell, Rich Buckler, Bob Layton, Garcia Lopez, and Michael Golden.
These were
Wow.
like backgrounds you did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you worked on that Batman special that Golden did or partially did, right?
Yes.
He
Yes.
kept putting his name in the background too.
Yeah, I put my name. My
They're like,
name is
stop this.
my name is in that book more than Golden's.
Golden doesn't even remember that book.
Probably not.
Well, he
And
did part of it, right? He didn't even do that much of it, really.
Oh, he did quite a bit. The thing that was odd is that he did layouts on all the pages, and then he would ink maybe one panel or one figure per page. He would ink something on every page, but it was just a little bit. And so every page has, some pure Golden stuff. And then
who ended up finishing that? Was it DiCarlo? Who did that?
Yeah, Mike DiCarlo inked most of the other stuff, and I inked most of the backgrounds. And so it's a many hands kind of thing. But you can tell. I mean, you look at it, you can tell which figures Golden inked because they're
right.
They're.
But you did all that
Immaculate
cross hatching on the bricks, right? That I thought Golden.
Yeah, I tried to match. I wanted to make people think that Golden was inking the background, so I did a lot of referencing and copying his style and doing his texture techniques.
I've been giving Golden all this credit, and it was you the whole time.
That's right. I'm the man behind the myth. And then while I was at it, I wrote down pencil artists that I did full inks on while I was at DC. And this is just off the top of my head. I know there's more. So these are guys that I inked the whole story. And this is DC only. Carmine Infantino, Don Heck, Keith Giffen, Ernie Colon, Paris Cullens, Eric Larson, Tommy Lee Edwards, Steve Lytle, Mark Beecham.
I remember Lytle.
Dave
Mark
Gibbons.
Beecham.
Yeah. Dave Gibbons, Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, and of course, David Williams and Aaron Lopresti.
Now,
Jack Kirby.
Yeah, I did one of his Who's Who.
Oh, nice.
give me that list again. There was somebody I wanted to ask you about, and I forgot who it was.
Was it you? Were you going to ask about you?
Yeah, right.
Infantino, Heck, Giffen, Cologne, Collins, Larson.
Eric
Edward.
Larson. What the heck did he do at DC?
Doom Patrol.
Oh, okay. It was one of the many DC books I never read.
Yeah, you said he took over after who?
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Chap can help me out. I think Mike Chen. There was a couple of guys that worked on Doom Patrol, and I'm mixing up the Doom Patrol artists with the Blue Devil artists, and that's why my memory is fuzzy. But Eric became the regular pencil artist on Doom Patrol after sometime after Steve Lytle.
See, I
Steve
don't
Lytle
remember
just
that at all.
couldn't
Like,
keep up the monthly deadline.
Yeah, I remember Lytle's work on there, but I don't remember Larson ever doing it.
Yeah, Larson did more issues than Lytle.
That's how I first met Eric Larson. Well, he was doing Doom Patrol, and when you were at this show, it was up in San Francisco. Pelican. Remember Pelican?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to Gary.
Oh, okay.
Pelican?
Yeah, it was a Bay
Pelican.
Area show. It was really small.
Yeah, very
I
small.
remember. Yeah, I went to a lot of shows there, but I don't remember their names.
Yeah. I know Dan Frager remembers Pelican, but it was
He's
like
got video archives of
I know,
course.
man. But it was like in a hotel, and it was like probably 2 rooms, and that was the whole show. But you had some heavy hitters in there. You had Jim Lee, Arthur Adams, Eric Larson, Kelly Jones, Rob Liefeld. 2 rooms, you know.
Wow.
You know, and I was in there and I was just like, I was nobody. I was just like, but it was the heyday of like right before all of these people like totally blew up. You know what I mean? It was pretty awesome.
Pelicon.
Yeah.
Sounds like an
Yeah,
extra.
okay, Stripling Vaughn
Yeah, it does.
says Mike Chen did Blue Devil. That's correct. He did Blue Devil in between Alan Kupperberg, I think, became the final pencil artist, and that's when I quit the book, when Kupperberg started drawing.
Didn't Mike Chen teach at Kubert?
I don't know.
I think he also worked on what the heck's that called? Robotech comics. I don't know if I'm thinking of that correctly.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of those. That's why the names.
Stripling Vaughn, I'm not going to read your comment, but I agree with you.
Okay, I'll read it. What does he say?
It's about how much he hates you, Aaron. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to read it either. But yeah.
Now everybody's reading it.
Yeah.
Craig Smith, Nicola Scott. That's who it is. Yeah. Thank you. Nicola Scott. So they used Nicola Scott's Wonder Woman cover on my omnibus. It's
And
outrageous.
Aaron still hasn't gotten over it.
It's egregious. Well, come on, man.
While you're at it, Aaron, oh, never mind. You're thinking again.
No, go ahead. What?
It was a long question, and so I wanted to hand it over to you.
Oh, on the
He's
old,
got time.
the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm coloring.
Mr.
already.
Joker.
I have a question for Kelsey. He says, do you know who did the art on the Philadelphia Comic Fest 93 Image Comics Cups? That's my favorite images of those characters, but I can't find out who did the art.
Wait, what now? The Philadelphia what?
Comic Fest plastic cups, I assume there's
I mean,
93.
is there pictures online?
Yeah, I'm not looking.
93. I'll look it up.
This was
Philadelphia.
a trap. This is actually Kelsey as Mr. Joker.
Philadelphia. What is it? Fan Fest?
Comics Fest,
Comics
93.
Fest.
So is that a convention? They had their own cups?
Well, you know, those image guys, they were, doing their stuff on everything.
Kind of like that Batman 89. I had like plastic cups from Burger King or something to McDonald's.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Nobody's taken a photo of it and putting it on
And did it actually exist?
online. Yeah, if it's not online, it doesn't exist.
Right. So I think when the tree falls in the woods, if it doesn't, doesn't make any noise, if there's no one around to hear it, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm just gonna say Rob Liefeld. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I got contacted about that time when I was working in commercial art by this San Francisco-based commercial art company, and they asked me to do. Gary, you inked some of these. We did these weird characters. I don't even know who they were and who came up with them, but they were illustrations for to go on cups, plastic cups. And they tried to hire image guys to do the job, and they all turned them down.
Okay. I remember that part. I don't remember the art, but I remember the backstory.
Yeah, and the guy was like, he goes, "I don't understand. We're offering these guys good money." And I said, "You don't understand. I said, they're making millions right now in comics. Why would they do cup art for you? Even if you're paying them well, you're not paying them anywhere near what they're making doing their comics right now."
Besides that, they do it for Philadelphia Fest.
Yeah.
No time for you.
It was so I ended up doing them, and Gary inked them, and I don't know who colored them, but
Brian Smith says Image had their own candy bar. Is that true?
Wow.
it surprised me.
They were ahead of Mr. Beast on that one.
Dude, I want to do my own candy bar now. How do you do that?
You have to be rich, I think.
Yeah, for For a mere $1 per bar, freelancers could taste jealousy.
I mean, seriously though, there's got to be like some candy place that you could like. I'm gonna do that. I want a chocolate candy bar, like Kit Carter candy bar or something, or Wraith of God, dark chocolate. You know?
Wraith of Guard.
Yeah, Wraith of God. Okay, you know what I meant.
That's gonna be my new book. The Wraith of Guard.
Wraith of Guard.
That was dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, you got that one character. What's his name? Black Man? No, Black Power.
God dang.
That one black man character. His name, black guy. Here's our African American hero, Black Man.
See, David could do Black Man. Aaron, you could not do Black Man.
I'm just giving him an idea. That's all.
Aaron, where's your new campaign? Black Man. Drawn by a white dude.
Oh, can you imagine? Kurt Busey could have an aneurysm.
I always knew about this guy.
Well, that's
what feeling about him.
Did. All their black characters are all written and drawn by Whitey.
Who?
Marvel.
Which characters?
All of them.
No, there was like a whole thing where like only black people can write black people.
That was later, though. That was later.
Only black people can write white people. Only
that's now. What are you
Yeah, Whitey can't do anything now. We're screwed.
Yeah, Dunn Ringel. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Wow, Aaron, it's just all coming out right now.
Yeah.
And Squib says, R.I.P. Aaron's channel.
Canceled. It's all part of the show.
I don't know. Evil One says, I need a Black Man comic.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now we got another meme. Thank you very much. Oh, geez.
Yeah, we're getting all kinds of cool names. Dumbest name says the amazing Black Man.
Master inventor.
Oh, gosh.
We should probably stop where we're at.
Yeah.
Slacker 23 says, what I miss.
We'll save this for Comics Gate King.
Yeah,
Right?
Aaron, recap the show.
Some pretty, I almost said racy territory, but I meant to say,
Careful.
oh my
Comics
goodness.
for Life is asking, which comic company do you guys have fondest memories of? I think you'd get a bit more response from us if you flip that and ask which companies do we loathe.
No, I could
loathe them all.
I loathe them all.
No, I'll tell you, Ultraverse stuff. Malibu is my favorite, still by far.
Oh,
Still friends with all those guys, and I don't know. They treated me like a professional when I didn't deserve to be treated like a professional.
You didn't deserve it.
And I did nothing in my career that warranted the way I was treated. And as a result, I ended up doing my best work of my career at that point, and certainly the first professional looking work of my career. And of course, Gary didn't hurt by inking it really well. But yeah, I loved working in Malibu, man. I just was like, I'd come up with ideas and they'd actually listen to me. And
that's true. We pitched them all kinds of harebrained stuff.
Yeah, and they went.
They would like, oh, okay.
is that why they went out of business? Oh.
The truth comes out. Well, Yeah, they
I
were
was
doing
wondering
great
who to
when we started
blame.
listening to me and Gary.
I was wondering who to blame. Now I know.
Well, that's the thing. We a lot of ideas that Gary and I had pitched to them. They got okayed, but then the company went under before we could actually do
Yeah.
any of them.
Yeah, the all splash page.
Yeah.
It was actually one giant, like 22-page panel.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
they
sweet.
we talked
started
into
working
that,
on that.
and Aaron started drawing it, and then the company got bought.
Yeah.
What about you, Gary? Same thing?
No, Malibu was pretty cool. Although I would say, of all companies, is when Disney launched a comic book company and Len Wein was at the helm. They treated me like royalty. I mean,
Nice.
they let me ink Mickey Mouse, and they treated me really well. They're the ones that I would put like Sam and Max in the background of a Mickey Mouse comic, and editor
Oh,
would
wow.
call me up and say, "Oh, we all got a good laugh on that. No, take them out and
Yeah.
don't do it again."
Take them out or you're fired.
Yep.
Yeah, we're watching you, Gary. We let it go so far. Got to end it here, pal.
That's right. There's the line.
And you're fired.
You're never doing this again, and you're
Yeah,
you are
we
fired.
love you, but you're fired.
You're fired. Hilarious, Gary. You're fired. Oh,
Mine was definitely Antarctic Press. It was one of the first places I worked at in the office, and at the time it was kind of at the height of Ben Dunn was there and working on Warrior Nun, and somebody a reporter at USA Today had like picked up the story, so like everybody in the country was calling to like, what the hell is this Warrior Nun we're hearing about? You got to tell us about this. So, and then we had just tons of people in the office. We had this one guy who drew like an airplane comic, and his fans were pretty rabid, and they would send him like bootleg tapes of like The Simpsons. This is at a time where you couldn't just watch anything you want, so we get these bootleg tapes there. I'm like, man, I've only seen like 2 episodes of The Simpsons, and then after 3 days of watching everything, it gets old. But it's just part of the fun of like being in the studio, getting to do, like you're saying, getting to ink. You got to ink Mickey Mouse or whatever, just kind of do whatever you want, and that's how I felt there, where it was like, you want to make a comic book, make a comic book. You want to ink this, ink it.
Well, it was the first time a company. It's like I did I inked a Donald Duck cover for them, kind of as a test, and this is when they were first starting out, and they had not filled in all the freelancer slots yet, and they needed the cover really quick. This was the FedEx days.
Oh,
I think I told the story before that they FedExed it to me overnight. I got it in the morning, and my FedEx driver never delivered artwork to me in the morning. It was always in the afternoon.
Oh.
So I got it in the morning. I inked it and shipped it off the same day that I got it. So they got it the next day, and because it was super late, Len was very impressed and pleased, and so he called me up and said, "These are the titles we have. Which one do you want to ink?"
Oh, how cool!
And that was like, oh, you're not. This is not Aaron pranking me, is it?
Because he owes me one.
Yeah. And so we went down the list, and I just said, okay, it's got to be Mickey.
Who was drawing it? Anybody?
Stephen Di Stefano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really, really excellent artist. And he worked on Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, okay, cool. I love those Italian guys that do the Topolino or whatever, the Italian Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Some of those guys are amazing.
Di Stefano, Past Master Dan. Thank you.
David, what about you?
Is this like have to just be comic companies?
No.
Oh, then consumer products.
Yeah. You were just telling me this story about how you were working at the animation place and you went over to the consumer products.
Yeah.
We're like, I want to work here.
Yeah. I was like for years trying to get my friend Jerome Moore to come over into animation. And he goes, no, I'm good here. You know? And then I finally go over to visit him and stuff like that. And
they're bringing him like lunch. Here you go, Mr.
Exactly.
Moore.
He's getting a pedicure by some bad bitches and stuff like that. No, just kidding. No, but it was just so awesome and clean, and it looked like the cleanest artist environment. It was just a little bit too quiet, but I still wanted to work there because I was hyped because there's nothing but art on the walls, and and just the machine was working so good, and I did everything I could to get there. And Frank Espinoza was there, and he finally hired me. It took like a year and a half to get me there. And when I got there, oh man,
raised hell.
I most certainly did, because it was so quiet. I was just like, man, we should be hype. We're drawing this stuff. I was just so a ball of energy, and I turned the conference room into like a game room, into like we would play Soul Calibur or table tennis, or like we turned the conference room tables into table tennis. It was insane. And I had a little Nerf hoop in my cubicle, and Jerome had one in his, and we would be shooting hoops, as the day was going through while we were drawing, and we'd have a competition of like whoever would get the most hoops, they would own the other person's hoop. And one time, like Jerome won, and by the next morning, he did this elaborate drawing and put it over on the backboard, Jerome's hoop and stuff. And I was pissed. And it took me months to get that thing out of my cubicle just to try to win it back. And
so you're saying he was better shot than you, is what you're saying?
At that time, he was. I ultimately won at the end.
Okay.
Won at the end.
We'll have to talk to Jerome about that.
Yeah. Good luck. But it was. But as far as art is concerned, I've grown as an artist there more so than any other. Even being in comics, you're called to draw like how you draw or whatever, But it becomes like a machine thing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we know so-and-so's style, and but in consumer products, you're made to draw in so many different styles at a moment's notice, and when I took all of that information from consumer products and also working in animation back into comics, I was just like, I was a kid in a candy store. I could do anything now, so I would.
You could do anything, and then they promptly told you, "No, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything." Exactly, pretty much. Right when all of this crap is crashing down.
Let me interrupt the flow real quick and just say, Kit Carter is now up to $20,211, 130 backers. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. The campaign went live at 12:30 today, so it's been open for 2 hours. Appreciate it so much. The support, please. Let everybody else know and spread the word, as I'm going to be streaming even after this show all day and all night, hopefully with EBS a little bit, but maybe just on my own channel. And so the beat goes on. But thank you guys so much for backing the campaign and supporting it so far. And now back to your regular scheduled program.
I'd say, Aaron, while you're at it, could you update my campaign to see if I got one back?
Let me see.
See if I lost one, because I gave one up.
Yeah.
Dang it, where's my thing?
Where's my thing?
Oh, there's Shelly. Let's see.
Putting pressure on the chat.
Here it comes. Okay, I'm going to refresh. So we're looking for 67 backers.
That's right.
Drum roll, please. 68. You got two.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. Exceeded my goal.
That's too many. Give one back.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
only
he
said
took two
one.
from Kelsey. He took two from Kelsey.
Thank you, chat.
Lousy son of a.
Appreciate it. Aaron, by the way, you have a super chat.
Oh, well, let's not neglect our friends in the chat. Geek Avenger for $2. Thank you, Geek. Order the hardcover sketchbook and 2 shot glasses.
Whoop.
Woot! Geek
Nice.
Avenger is a shot glass guy.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Geek. Appreciate it very much. Now get Squeaky to order the same thing, and we will be rolling, baby. I kid because I care.
I don't expect George Liquor to order a shot glass.
Right?
Yeah, George. You mean George Liqueur? Come on.
No, he doesn't drink.
Liqueur.
He's asking if I ever would consider pre-recording a short segment of me at
Yeah, I
work
just read that.
for the show and fans.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that for the double page spread that I'm working on,
Yeah.
just to prove that I did it. I
Jason,
just have to
my
figure out
God,
the
this
camera setup.
You've got me intrigued. I want to see what this is now.
I know. I can already tell the way he's talking. It's the scene from Frankenstein, where
What do you
all
mean,
the ball
the
jars
scene?
and the shot with the body on the table and all the jars and bottles and everything everywhere.
Yeah,
Extremely detailed piece.
Would Gary go that?
Maybe
Would he do it? He
Yes,
might.
he would. I guarantee he would go that crazy.
That's actually not a bad guess, but I'm not.
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say anymore.
Hey, Husker.
He's conceding nothing at this point. He'll tell him nothing. We just have to wait. When are we going to get this revealed?
When I finish it.
Oh,
Okay, but didn't you give us like some sort of time frame, or am I just imagining?
Well, I'm thinking probably about 3 weeks
All right.
because I'm working on it in between other commissions.
Okay, so you're into it already. You're not.
Oh
it's not
yeah,
something
yeah.
you're
I'm
just-
about a third done.
Okay.
Ugh.
you've been working on it for the last 6 months.
Well, I've had the commission for 3 years.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Well, hey, I say this is actually a commission someone commissioned you to do,
yeah.
and you're taking you 3 years to do it.
Yep.
Wow!
Did he like? Is he getting a little anxious or?
No, he's very cool.
I don't know. It seems like you're like screwing him over or something. That's what I'm trying to figure
Well,
out.
Yeah.
Passed away. He's giving it to his son now. That's
I'm doing like free art for him.
That's the
Remember
way.
that?
He's been waiting so long for it. He died.
Yeah.
Gave it to his next.
Give it to
Ooh, another one.
his descendants.
yeah.
Remember that Shadow Wrightson recreation that I did? It's like from the letters page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I did that for him for him being so patient.
So
But it's one of those situations
Yeah.
that because it was so. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Read the.
Yeah, Fox Mulder for $5. Thanks, Fox. Appreciate it. Looked at confirmation email. Turns out I'm backer number 1 and
Nice.
number 6. Had to go back and
What?
purchase some original art. Of course you
He
did. Thank
was
you, sir.
number
Wow.
one.
Fox
Awesome.
Mulder is number 1.
Yes.
Thank you,
he's
Fox.
number
I
one.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I
That's
believe.
how you move up in the echelon is by buying original art.
Yep. Well, he's done it before. I don't know if he wants me to give away his identity, so maybe I shouldn't say. But yeah, he's
Just his address.
He was number
yeah, just
one.
his phone number and address is all.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that, you guys. Appreciate it. Gary appreciates his 2 backers.
I do.
Still got to get in there.
Man, you rubbing it in.
Payday. Next payday. Next time my Social Security check comes in, I'll be getting it.
Look at that. See, my wife is giving you her Social Security money, Gary.
Yeah. It's so much.
Well, I'm giving you my paper route money.
Oh my gosh. That is funny.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys ever do a paper route?
Yes.
I did it one.
I would do it when the kid was on vacation or something.
Mm.
Then my sister and I would do it.
It's really weird waking up that early. And like, I remember doing it and thinking all I had to do was deliver the papers, but you get there really early and then you have to take all the sections of the paper and assemble it all and put it in the bag. It all comes separated. So I was like, wait a minute, this is not delivery, this is assembly.
Right. We just had to fold them, I think.
Well,
Of course, when I was a kid, it was the 70s, probably. I did that.
Maybe.
well,
Probably.
we used to like. I used to see people like the kids would get the route, but then they make their parents drive them around to deliver
Yeah.
the papers, right? So the parent
Yeah.
was essentially up at 4 a.m. with the kid delivering the papers.
Yeah, I had a friend that did a paper route, and I heard what time he had to get up, and I said, no way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like picking
No.
strawberries. Is like, yeah, forget it. Geek Avenger for $2 says back Gary's art book as well. Break a leg, Gary. So there
Thank
you
you,
go.
Geek. Thank
Geek
you.
supporting everybody. Thank you
He's
so
breaking
much.
a leg. You're going to have to buy more than just
And
one.
Mr.
He needs-
Craig, hello.
Yeah, I
No
appreciate
insurance.
it. Thank you.
Tisman74 says, are you sure they had papers back then? That's all they had
Oh,
back then.
we were delivering the stone tablets.
Yeah, they were very
Yes,
heavy.
don't tell- they built fires to communicate over distances.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelsey.
Yeah.
The Geordie Gypsy says, speaking of original art, did you ever sell the War of the Worlds painting you showed on a stream a few months ago?
No. Well,
If
you
not,
want it?
how much would you charge for something like that?
You mean
Not
that
that one,
piece or
but-
something like that
Well,
piece?
yeah, it translated. If you were to do that, but do it better, how much would it cost?
But do it right.
Yeah, do it right.
Yeah. Well, you can have that one. We'll do it another one. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again.
Maybe he can message you.
Yeah. $150. Wait, how big is it?
75 dollars.
Yeah, you better look at it and figure out how much work you put into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Aaron,
might
what's your
be-
schedule look like for the rest of today? Someone wants to know.
Oh, my schedule.
Yours,
Okay,
yeah.
after Graybeard's, which will be wrapping up probably around 3:30 ish today.
Take a
Then
break and
I'm
eat.
going to get something to eat. Make a trip to the bathroom. That's probably too much information, and then start streaming again. And then hopefully Ethan will start streaming. I'll jump over there, and then when he's done, I'll jump back over on mine. And I'm going till midnight, baby. I don't know what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to
no
do.
idea. But I'll be thinking about you when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, well, at about 1 a.m. Kelsey's time, I'm going to start calling him, going, "Come on, man."
Yeah.
Aaron, you forgot post drop stream. You're going to do your victory dance, regardless if you won or lost.
What?
That's right.
Is this
Uh,
a
Aaron
thing?
does a victory dance. Yeah, Aaron
Where
Aaron
did
won
oh
dance competitions in his youth, and he's
Oh man.
he's very
I'm preparing the Bat 2-seat.
Yeah. Wait,
Very
do we get to
modest
see this
about
at the
his
end of the show?
You know, our daughter's a dance major in college, and she didn't get it from Aaron.
No,
I'll just
maybe
See
Shelly
that.
will do the dance. I'm not.
no, I'm broken.
That's true. You wouldn't be able to, but she can at least keep time. I am not
Well, I taught aerobics for 20 years. I can count to 8 really well.
over and over again. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Michael Bancroft says, Gary R.R. Martin, you're not that far off. My middle name is Reed, so there is an R in
Oh,
there.
really?
gosh.
Gary Reed Martin.
Yeah, Reed is my uncle's middle name. So I don't know how you got that info, Michael Bancroft.
Mhm.
I don't know. Have you ever known anybody named Reed? It's kind of a cool name, right?
Oliver Reed.
Who?
Oliver Reed. I
Yeah,
guess.
but for a first name though.
Oh no. Christopher Reed.
No.
Again,
Yeah, okay. I
quite.
said no, like someone you know personally.
Oh,
Reed.
Reed Richards.
Reed
No,
Crandall.
Reed Crandall.
Yeah, there you go. Reed Crandall. That's a good one. Did you ever meet Reed Crandall? Gary?
Ronan says, Gary Reed Richards Martin.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Reed Crandall, Gary?
Oh, come on.
What? When did he die?
I
Who's
don't
around
know.
in this-
How would I know that?
I don't know. Jeez, just ask a question.
Boy,
Yeah, Barry,
hit the
did you
mark
ever-
there.
Wow, I guess.
Barry, did you ever meet Leonardo da Vinci?
Well, yeah, Crandall was still working in the 70s, wasn't he? Or am I just mistaken?
I was on Narwhal's stream yesterday, and he
Oh,
asked
how'd
me
that go?
if I ever hung out with Frazetta. Oh yeah, we're buddies. Yeah, we used to play baseball together.
Hey, Billy Tucci went over to his house and had dinner. Billy Tucci knows everybody.
The funny part is that he wasn't asking that question like as a joke or ironically.
Yeah.
He's probably genuinely
No, he was
curious.
serious. He was serious.
All
And
you
then we
old
started
guys
talking
know
about
one
Wrightson. Oh, did you hang out with Wrightson? I was like,
Well, actually,
You
I did
certainly
hang out
have
with
a
Rice,
high
you just didn't
opinion of
remember
me.
it.
Jackie Elmi, I'm sorry. He says he died in 82. You talking about Reed Crandall?
Yeah, when did you start in the industry?
1980.
Okay,
Interesting.
so you had 2 years. You could have actually, someone knew him. You're hanging out with Carmen Infantino and
Yeah, I was inking backgrounds at DC for $12 a page and hanging out with Reed Crandall.
Well, actually, we did get to see Frazetta like within 10 feet of him, right?
But we were too scared to talk to him.
Yeah. Well,
Why? It'd probably be cool.
See,
Everything I've heard of, everything I've
You
seen of
say
that guy.
Yeah, you say that. Let's go. Yeah, Frazetta's over at that booth. Let's go talk to him. And we get up there and we're just like peeing our pants.
I met him.
How did it go?
It was fine. He was
it was a
nice.
mess.
He
Oh,
strikes me as being kind of like a Steranko, where you'd be just like, "Hey, I'm just a guy's guy. Let me tell you about this time
Yeah.
I had these ladies in the back of my car.
I want
They
to
were.
hear that story.
I was out of gas, and they were pushing me to the nearest station.
Hold on a second. Get your cannonball ready, Aaron.
I was not
Aaron.
like, what, Gary?
Please get your cannonball ready. Yoshiro, Gary, what was George Burns like?
Oh.
All right, I'll give him what he deserves for that. Let me see. Hang on a second here. Here it is.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Oh,
man.
Hey Gary, did Pharaoh have you inking on stone obelisks in Moses' time?
seriously, if someone asked me, did you ever meet? No, I can't even think of his name now.
Reed Crandall.
No,
That's how old you are. I can't even remember.
no, that the guy who inked, that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
That
right.
thing
Just play along,
with
guys.
that popular
Yeah.
character.
Just nod and smile.
No, who? Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
You should be.
I am. I love the guy too.
Clearly not.
You're digging the hole deeper with every word. Aaron.
He inked the Spectre. He penciled.
That guy.
Inked Spider-Man. Inked what's his face on Spider or Superman.
Oh, that'll help.
Years.
He inked what's his face.
Well, who's the regular Superman guy? Not Wayne Boring, but who is the other guy?
Kurt Swan.
Kurt Swan?
Yeah, who inked Murphy Anderson? There it is.
Murphy Anderson.
See, if you'd asked me if I'd ever met Murphy Anderson, I could have said yes because I did meet him, and he's like an old dude. I mean, he's gone now, but he was old when I met him. But
Aaron, why would we ask you if you ever met a guy whose name you couldn't remember?
So that's like when people ask Wrightson if you ever met me. You remember my name. So
He's like, who?
Well, Wrightson thought you were a good inker when he was looking at the sludge pages.
Oh my God.
all right, okay, Gary. No, that's fine.
Cannonball.
I'm in trouble now. No.
Gary gets his first cannonball.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't understand. One's 10. Oh, for the autograph.
Oh, struggling over there? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent too long on this bullshit.
You guys should hack it out like me.
I'm trying to. It's like I can't keep up. The only way I can keep up with Kelsey is if I hack like he does.
Wow.
I'm a hack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Aaron, I have to correct you. Nobody can hack like
Hack like Kelsey.
Nobody is as big a hack as I am.
Oh, Rage the Illusion wants to know if I ever worked with Walt Disney.
Yeah, you were doing Mickey.
Yeah, I animated Mickey's tail.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Byron Smith writes and looked at Aaron's art and now he's dead.
Well,
that was
you can't-
simple.
You can't
Hang
argue
on.
with that statement.
Hang on.
Another
It's true.
cannonball.
That's
look at your art and
good
now
for
it's
that. Wow.
Yeah, technically that is true. I mean, he did at one point look at your art, and now he is dead.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure there's a cause and effect. I
Oh.
hope there isn't.
Well, I mean, you draw the conclusions you want. I mean,
Yes. Yeah. I figured he would have remembered me for as many times as I pissed him off, but apparently not.
all right, I drew these thigh-high boots for Owlman because I was looking at a drawing by Kevin Nolan, and I thought if anybody knows what he's doing, it'd be Kevin Nolan, but he's wrong. He did it wrong.
Kevin,
Now you did it wrong.
I did. Thank you, Kevin Nolan. You ruined my piece, as you
Just
do
color
many
over
other
it.
pieces.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Just color.
You're no inker. Stop
Kevin
it.
can do whatever he wants. You, know?
That's
You,
true.
however,
Yeah.
I can
Right.
try to do whatever
None
I
of us
want.
are in that category.
you must follow certain, conventions, shall we say. I always wanted to be the guy that, could like draw something any way he wanted to and no one would say anything.
You
Jack
can
Elm.
be that guy. You just have to not give a crap what anybody says.
Well, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, like editorial wise, they could, you look
Jack
at it and go,
Elmy, I'm not sure how it's pronounced in the chat. Owlman.
Or Night Owl, my bad. I actually like there was like some owl comics that came out. It was only like 2 issues or something from Charlton, I think, or maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. It was real silly. I love it actually. It's really. I think I might. Let me see if I can find it. Actually,
I
have
think,
a copy.
was that a Ditko thing?
It might have been. Yeah. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I don't think he drew it though. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. Let me finish.
Well, there was the owl in Daredevil, the villain.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind
Barely
of.
remember. Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, it sounds familiar. I only read like a handful of Daredevil when Mazzucchelli was drawing him.
Well, that was way after the owl had any sort of relevance in Daredevil.
Well, he did a great issue with the Vulture.
Well, that's sort of owl-like.
I guess so. Yeah. They have wings.
Yeah, all the bird guys, they're all, part of the same group.
No,
Aaron,
this.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
Kelsey, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm still looking for this book.
Agent Zero says, "Hey everyone, so happy to see Kit Carter doing so well. Congrats, Aaron. I
Thank
love
you.
your cover and would love to see it in a soft cover."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron thought of that.
Second chance.
He thought of it.
I did think it might be somewhat problematic when but I just kind of wanted to, because it's like this. I mean, this may sound dumb, but because this is kind of a large format graphic novel, it seemed weird to do like multiple covers like I do on a comic book. That seems like more a thing you do on a regular size comic, but I don't remember ever seeing a graphic novel that had like multiple covers. So I was like, I'm gonna do the hardcover, I'm gonna do the soft cover. And I was originally going to have Chris do the hardcover, but then I realized I'd have to ship him all the books and have him sign all the stuff. I was like, that's just a pain in the butt. And then that's an extra shipping that may end up getting books damaged. And so I was like, okay, so I guess I'm doing the hardcover and he'll do the regular soft cover. So
Here,
So
share
you're
my
not
screen.
worried about the soft covers being damaged.
he's not
No.
signing them,
Oh, okay.
but the hardcover had to be signed and numbered like,
Oh, that's right,
limited
right,
edition.
right. Yeah.
So yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
how much extra am I paying for the hardcover because it's signed?
It's $60.
No, I
Is
mean
this-
just for the signature. How much am I paying?
$60. The book would be free if I weren't signing it.
So this says Siegel and Gill. Is that Joe Siegel?
And Armando Gil.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it looks funny when you look at it like this with the little magnifying lens. It's like, look
I like it better like
at that. He's got.
Yeah.
Look at that bird up there that's biting that guy's shoulder. What the heck is going on there?
Yeah,
Like a
it's
cereal
just
box.
silly.
I did.
Well, look at their
Like,
helicopter.
did
here.
you read the title on the splash page?
Oh wait, let's go back.
And these guys wonder how come they couldn't keep up with Marvel and DC.
Yeah, the attack of the diabolical birdmen.
Yeah, the
Was that
virtue-
actually in the book? Look at those birdmen; they're diabolical.
I love the vulture that walked like a man.
I'll tell you something right now. If someone walked into my office with that script, it'd be like, "You're fired."
Yeah. You're fine.
No, I'd be like,
Oh my
"You're on to
God,
something,
look
kid."
at that vulture; he's walking like a man.
Look at the. I love this. Look at the little grabby arms. How can I enlarge this? Here we go. Look at the little grabby arms on the helicopter.
Oh yeah, he's got a little hand there grabbing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a kick out of this stuff.
Who's the artist on this?
I don't Gill
I give
something
credit?
Gill.
Siegel and Gill proudly present.
But there's like 2 issues of this. I ran across. I need. You could probably find these in some box somewhere, pretty
The
cheap.
coloring,
I would guess
is
so.
Pretty good. The
I love the coloring. Yeah, it's really fun. But look at these bird head guys. These are great.
Now,
Yeah, this is good
Birdman
stuff.
Burr says, not all Birdman are created equal, Aaron. Don't lump us into a singular group.
Oh yeah, look at the talons of the Birdmen bandits.
You know what I do? What I
Awesome.
like, though? I appreciate the fact that they made the bird head so big that it would actually fit on a regular dude's head.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
to scale,
You know,
yeah.
so they were taking into consideration that this
Yeah.
guy's wearing this bird helmet.
Smart. Forward thinking.
My homie and personal rival, L.E. McComicskate, says, just back Gary and Kelsey's. Sorry, Aaron. I'm now broker than Cecil after his divorce.
Wow, that's pretty broke.
Well, yeah, I'll leave the campaign open a little while longer for you so you can get some more money then. Let's take a look at Gary's. Shelley said, show Gary's. So there it is. Let's refresh and see what kind of excitement we get here. Whoa, up to
Wow.
71 backers. Like you're
You're
just a
getting 2 at a
stone's throw
time,
from
yeah.
$5,000, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a feeling that Aaron likes to show my campaign just to compare.
No.
Because I'm backer 71.
That's right.
Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
I told her to
Look
get
how
the
close
cheapest.
I am to $5,000. Now I have a new goal.
10 grand.
10 grand.
Hey, you'll close strong. That you see, that's the thing. You open strong and you close strong, and in the middle, it's a fight up. It's an uphill battle, but you keep fighting.
Yeah, thank
Dan
you.
Genovese is way to rub it in. I'm not rubbing
it.
it in. We're celebrating Gary. That's what we're
Mhm.
doing. Jack Elmy. See, people know stuff. He says the Gill is Tom Gill.
Oh,
Really, Tom Gill? I'm not familiar with his work.
I am not.
did you look him up, or are you familiar with Tom?
No, I'm
Gill?
not. I've never
No, I
heard
mean,
of him.
whoever said that.
Oh, Jack Elmy. That's a pretty smart answer right there.
Yeah, he sounds confident.
Jimmy Reyes, of course, always plugging himself. Ooh, that didn't sound very good. Gary, for 5K, now you can afford Jimmy Reyes inks. There you go.
All right. Yeah, Jimmy, I'll hire you to ink my graphic novel.
As long as you hire him to ink yours.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so he's
Right.
fair trade, right?
That's fair. Yeah, trade-off.
Let's see. Kelsey, you want to take a look at yours?
What?
Your campaign.
Oh, I think everybody's got one that's going to get it. But go ahead.
Okay, so 352
We
survey.
can compare our campaigns. Is yours doing better than mine?
Oh, you got
already?
2 more.
There you got 2 more.
Hey!
Two more. Look at that.
Awesome.
Wow. A few more. Thank you.
See, we're burning it up, man.
I am. It's a little hot.
Marcus,
Question.
I'm sorry,
Agent
go ahead.
Zero, hang on a second. Agent Zero says, question for Kelsey. When does Scribble ship now that it is an ongoing storefront on FMC?
I'm trying to take care of it this week. I'm getting the original art out and wrapping that up. I'm going to put out a what do you call them? A press release.
An update?
Yeah, an update. Yeah, I'm going to put out an
there you
update
go.
showing off some of how the pages look and stuff as I'm sending it out. So I'm trying to do that this week, next week at the latest. But yeah, it's going out, and I'm not fulfilling it. Somebody was asking me that. I'm going to talk to Critical Blast about doing it because he's had some people had a lot of good things to say about his fulfillment service. So, and I think they work.
Agent Zero says he just backed it. So there you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's going to be happening soon, and then we'll leave the store open and see. People can continue to get maybe original art, maybe shirts, things like that. But it'll be closing down after that, and then that's it. That'll be it. And then the next thing is my book. Go ahead.
Shank, right?
Yeah, Shank. Well, I mean, I got two Nexus books coming out before that, even. So there's a lot of Kelsey coming down the pipe.
Well, and you got
Save
Kit
your
Carter.
money.
You got Kit Carter. You're
Yeah,
working on
Kid
that.
Carter. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of this is good times. Good times.
George LaCour is saying that I'm passive aggressive. He says it's one of Aaron's many talents.
Yeah,
So I don't know about that.
you're very good at it. I'm impressed.
My homie says Rini used Critical Blast to ship Fiendish 2, and they're still waiting.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. They're not.
What now? There's
So how, Aaron, Kelsey, how does that work? That the printer ships the books to them instead of to you?
I'll specify like if he's got time to do it, I'll just have him ship directly to him, and then he actually has. I'm sure he does because it's his business. Has like the materials, packing materials, stuff like that, which I have to pay for. If he doesn't have, I gotta buy all those.
So they just ship it. The printer ships it to them, and they do everything else.
Yeah, and I got to get the shirts also. I got to source the shirts and have those sent so that he can package those up with the corresponding books of who got them. It's a big ordeal.
How are the orders on your shirts going? I'm curious.
I actually have no idea. I haven't looked.
You don't check your orders every hour like Aaron does?
Hey,
No, I don't.
hey.
What?
No.
You mean that's Aaron convinced you that was a normal thing?
Well, I will admit I kind of check while he's not looking. So I'm just as bad.
When I did that Fantastical Creatures book, right, and it was on Amazon, I met a guy. I reached out to a guy and met him named Chris Ayers, he's a character designer. Oh, I should try and see if he'll come on the show.
Yeah.
And he was doing a book because he had leukemia and then recovered from it, and so he was like, he would do like a drawing a day, sort of like to celebrate, and his life kind of thing. And then every year he put together this like collection of the drawings he'd done over the year. And a lot of them were full color. There a lot of creature design, animal characters, funny animal stuff, great stuff. And we made this joke about how we were constantly checking our Amazon to see where we were ranked in the on the sales chart. He was destroying me, of course. And, but there was a comic strip that he sent me. It wasn't Mother Goose and Grimm. It was like something like that. And it was these little characters, and they had put their first book on Amazon. They just like refresh, like constantly to see if they'd move up. So yeah, I do have like a bit of a, always check it. Always check.
Yeah.
I looked at it a little bit in the beginning, but I mean, it's fine now. It's fine now. Now I need to get it out to people. That's
that's the catch.
yeah.
It always seems like such a good idea at first. And then
Yeah.
fulfillment. We were just talking about that on the way back from my doctor's appointment. And and he's like, maybe we should like rent a place and just do fulfillment of that. I'm like, no. Our house does become the warehouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's only, like you said,
It's just a waste of
month
money.
or so.
I'm thinking about hiring my grandkids.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
I
Yeah.
hired my grandma, or my mother, but I'm not paying her, so
Yeah.
it's not really like hiring.
Abusing the 92-year-old.
No,
She loves it.
I'm giving her something
She
to
loves
do.
it.
After
Sure
she
she
finishes the
does.
dishes, of course.
Right. After she picks up after us. Then
And she can.
she can work.
We'll let you fulfill as soon as you're done with your chores.
That's right. You
Get
can
those
yeah,
dishes
wait,
done.
That's right.
Yeah,
and
as
then
soon as
you can
you,
bag and board.
Yeah.
As soon as you finish cleaning the gutters, then you can.
Exactly. I got her up on a ladder out there going, my back hurts. Shut up and clean those leaves out of there.
Let me catch up with the chat. Hidden Hand Media is asking, hey, Gary, what issues did you ink on Nexus? Or can you suggest some books you inked back in the day? I want to try to find them. Thanks, Hidden Hand. I inked most of the Dark Horse Nexus issues, starting with the origin story.
Well, the only ones you didn't ink, the dude inked himself, right? So,
Right.
yeah.
And those were the later ones.
Like the Madman, Hullabaloo.
Right.
No,
I
that
did
was
the
the
Madman
Superman.
one. And he did some
Nexus meets Batman, yeah.
black. I think they were black and white.
Those
I did some of
Nightmare in Blue or whatever.
those. Yeah,
That
no,
whole
I
series?
did that.
Yeah. I love that
I
series.
inked most of the Dark Horse issues.
Yeah,
And they
I
have
really enjoyed that
trade paperbacks on pretty much all that stuff. So you don't have to hunt down the individual.
one. Here, hold on.
Let's see. We got an industry award. I think it was a Harvey Award for the best comic for the origin story, the Nexus origin story. But of course, Steve got the actual award.
I happen to have a stack right here.
Yeah.
We got Wages of Sin. Did you ink this one? I think you did.
Yes.
Did you? This was early on. Yeah. Gary Martin.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Got Nightmare in Blue. This is
Yeah, I
probably
did
one of
that.
my favorite issues of Nexus of all time. I don't know
Oh,
what
really?
it is. I just freaking love. For one thing, it's in black and white.
Yeah, it's in black and white. And Steve did all the zip-a-toning. I didn't do any of that. But I inked that.
Okay. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, Steve did all that.
I just love the. It's such a great sci-fi bit where he's trapped in this kind of like in between space. You know, the Ditko space. I think is Baron always likes to say. I can't remember honestly. Executioner song.
Yep, did that too.
The Executioner song was interesting because it ties up storylines from other series.
Yeah.
Or just bits like this bit with this reporter guy right here. That was in a whole other series.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff. Alien Justice is a
Yep,
great one. It's one of the first ones I ever read.
I did that one.
Yeah, I think most of the stuff I still have is stuff that you worked on, and then this one was really fascinating.
Yeah, I did GodCon. That was
and it has an editorial from you.
Yeah. Then I got a lot of flack for that editorial.
I actually gave them a lot of credit for letting you do that. Honestly,
Well, that was my condition for working on it.
Wow. Still, I mean, they
told
could have said,
them- I
"Well,
told them
sorry,
that I
bye."
can eat this unless I give my 2 cents.
So, did you read the story beforehand and then just like, okay, I
Yeah,
gotta,
they sent me the script. And,
Yeah.
and I don't believe your take on how you're portraying God and Jesus.
and every other god, it's all
Yeah.
of them. It's the God
I didn't care about
convention.
the other ones. And so I said, if you give me, a small space in the letters page to give my point of view, then I'll do it. And they didn't hesitate.
That's just really admirable that they would do that.
Yeah.
No other company would do
Well,
that.
I think I had them in a corner because at that time I was the only one Steve wanted me to.
Oh, okay.
So I
That's
kind of
funny.
was holding all the cards. I should have asked for more, actually.
And a raise.
Yeah.
4-page editorial and a raise. Yeah, please.
I
Thank
want
you.
to diss this comic I'm working on, and I want to raise.
But
Nice.
there was a lot of that kind of took on a life of its own, that whole thing that I did. They had panels at San Diego Comic-Con talking about what I did, and they didn't invite me to it, and I was there.
Wow. No, that was when Gary was canceled.
That's right.
Yeah, you lousy Christians screwing up all our fun.
Yeah, I mean, it had people coming up to me at my table after the panel and saying, "Why weren't you at this panel?" I'm like, "What panel?"
Exactly. What? There was a panel? What?
Hmm.
It was. So there was a lot of stuff. Mike
Harold,
Richardson
why weren't you there at
sent
the
me a
beheading?
letter.
Yeah, why weren't you there at the beheading? Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Richardson sent me a letter and pretty much laid into me with both barrels.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. They didn't run it by him with that?
No, just what I said. He didn't like what I said. Not that
Oh.
that I said it, but what I said.
Oh. Well, who cares?
Yeah, right?
I actually, yeah, it was one of those kind of things where when it came out, I was just like, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this ever in a comic or being allowed to be, So yeah, I was pretty impressed.
I never read that. But I think, when did you do that, Gary? Was that in the 90s when we were in the studio? Were you working on that? No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was making Nexus in the studio days.
Yeah, so I think we probably talked about it. It was kind of like,
Aaron was like, "Are you crazy?
well,
We're supposed to be in hiding here.
No, I don't know. It's kind of like, no.
You know what they'll do to Christians if they found out? Oh my God.
Well, you wonder what the motivation was for. I guess was that Baron's idea?
It was Baron's story, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's the motivation? That just ticks me off.
Well, what do you mean about doing the story in general? I mean, it was just a way of
No,
like.
it was actually it was an entertaining story. I just didn't
but
like
it's an
how they
offensive
were
topic.
portraying our creator.
But it's an offensive. It's potentially offensive topic.
Well, I mean, technically, even just having this conversation is offensive because I mean, every time they wrote the name of God, they'd go out and spend 3 days washing themselves and praying and all that stuff. So it depends on how far you want to take all that.
Yes.
Just portraying him in a jovial mood. They portrayed him as a very young God. He and Buddha got along because they were like the two youngest. Right? Was it Buddha?
Yeah.
I can't even remember.
Yeah,
It was a while ago.
He drew Buddha as like a little kid.
Yeah, it was to me it was like a thought experiment. It was just like, well, this is interesting. I half think he did it just because of the name. Like God Con.
Yeah.
I'm like, even I was like, what are you saying? Is this God Convention or is this a con?
Yeah.
A little of column A, a little of column B, I think is what he was getting at.
Yeah.
And then
it was definitely an interesting story. It was an interesting story.
Yeah, the main baddie, I think, was Kali no, it was an alien one. The Kali's in it. The Indian.
Kali, isn't that the one from Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom?
Yeah, I guess so. I think it is. Kalima Shakti Day.
How do you remember that?
It's burned into my brain, that whole scene.
Hold on a second. Changing the subject. No. Henry Deramek, Kelsey, just a suggestion only in capital letters. I think it's a good suggestion, Henry. You may consider adding energy or Kirby Crackle to Dr. Manhattan's hands.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I like your drawing. It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
But I think that's a cool suggestion.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It would help break up the background because I don't know that I have enough yellow and orange to do this whole background like the original X-Force cover.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try, but that'll break up the space a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you only got about 10 minutes, so quit screwing around and get to it.
Oh, well, look who's talking. I'm almost done like a full illustration.
Okay, now
Brian Norton
who's bragging.
Backing up a little bit, Brian Norton says that the great Khali was a wrestler too.
There's some confusion there about I think he's thinking about the Iron Sheik, isn't he?
Oh.
Okay. Dan says the Dr. Manhattan could be holding cantaloupes.
Why?
Giant cantaloupes.
Why giant
what
cantaloupes?
Are we getting at here?
The hand gesture.
What is he saying here?
Oh, I really don't like markers, I think.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Dude, I do not understand how you can get this much done in 2 hours. You just piss me off.
Pisses him off, yeah. He's got finishing coloring and Aaron's still inking. Eric the Guapo, did Aaron order his moon cake this year?
Moon
What are
cake?
you referring to?
Yeah, what's a moon cake,
what?
Aaron? Moon cake. You know what it is. Quit playing coy.
And while you're thinking, Green Laser, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, why don't you read what he said, Gary?
I'm sorry, that's between me.
It's personal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Personal on it. Your job is to read the chat out loud.
I don't want to make you jealous. He's backing my book.
He's nowhere near jealous.
Yeah. Let me elude myself.
Yeah. Do you mind?
Not dilute.
I'm gonna Duluth myself.
Jimmy Ray says,
I'm a deluge on myself.
did you catch that, Kelsey?
What?
Kirby cantaloupes.
Kirby cantaloupes. Yeah.
Crackling Kirby cantaloupes. Hey, I want to remind, we got our biggest, I say this quite proudly for all of us that this show is growing in viewership every week. We have our largest steady viewing audience we have ever had today.
Awesome.
And I want to thank you guys for doing that. And I appreciate you all joining us every week and spreading the word, because as you realize now, despite Kelsey's presence here, this is still the best raw stream on the internet. And we appreciate you guys, and please hit like and subscribe if you're new here. To help this channel grow so that I can catch Kelsey's 6,000 subs he has on his channel. Not even close to that.
Well, you said you're at 4, right? Was it?
No, 3.15, but who's counting?
You're getting there. You are, apparently.
Yeah, well, I check every day.
Here every 5 minutes.
Every hour, according to.
Yeah, Shelly let the cat out of the bag.
I'm here to serve.
I had to stop because it goes up and down, and it never goes the way you think. You put out this great video and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get like a couple subscribers from this, and you lose 3. You're like, wait a minute, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, you're like, what did I say?
Yeah. I don't know. It's so up and down. I just don't even pay attention to it anymore because like it'll drive you crazy.
Aaron, could you do me a favor and read?
When tuition's due.
Yeah.
Aaron, could you do me a favor? Take a break from the bricks and read Dennis Nolasco. Comment.
Mr. Pronunciation.
Dennis
the Menace Nolasco. He says, back those comics, especially Gary's.
Thank you.
Or to
Now,
the
back to the bricks.
Now hit the bricks.
yeah, it's I was just thinking.
Byron Smith says it is the best draw stream, but it's not a competition. It isn't.
Right. If it was,
No,
then,
just a
but
draw
it's
stream.
not.
Right, it's just
No.
a draw. It's guys in the studio hanging out, talking a little bit of trash.
Thank you, Marcus, for putting up the links.
Yeah, he's really
You can
good.
always count on Marcus for that.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't want to take that for granted. I appreciate you doing that, Marcus.
Now I want to give Kelsey a little bit of credit here. In all seriousness,
Just a little.
this was completely a black and white stream, and then Kelsey came on and made it a color stream, and
Much to your
gave
dismay.
it off quite a bit actually. So
You're welcome.
kudos to Kelsey for going the extra mile.
Giving you extra work to do.
Yes, by pushing us beyond the limit.
Well, Aaron, you're spending all that time filling blacks in on those bricks. You could be coloring those bricks right now.
Yeah, I know, but I've decided that I'm going. This is intended to be a black and white piece.
Okay.
Because of a Rorschach, right?
Okay.
That's right. I mean, this is
And that's your story. And your
It's a good cover.
sticking.
Yeah.
And I'm using the Pentel brush pen.
Hold on a second.
Oh no.
He's a buster. Aaron, I'll give you $200 for that ink blot mask man.
I'll take it.
Ink
If that's a serious offer, yeah, message me. We'll work something out.
David, can you see the chat?
Nope.
Okay. Well, there's a Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be read.
Yeah.
810 Comics comment has to be read in that.
Where is it? Who is it?
810 Comics. I'm sorry, 10-8.
10-8.
10-8 Comics.
Hit the bricks, see? Keep working, see? Yeah, see? Yeah.
Thank you.
Jeez.
See, much better. Much better.
All right. I don't
What if
know
it
if
was
I'm doing
Kirk? What if it was Kirk doing Edward G. Robinson? Let's see, where is he?
Can you do it?
Oh. Hit the brick, see? Keep walking, see? Yeah.
No.
You guys are missing it's his facial expressions.
I wouldn't say we're missing them.
Well, I wish I was missing them.
Yeah, see?
Jackie Daytona says this stream is like a baseball game. Put it on in the background while working, etc. Best draw stream that is weekly without a doubt. So he's qualifying it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What is there other ones? What are the other ones?
I'll take that.
Oh, Fraga's, I guess. That comes on like how often does he do that?
Not very often.
No, I'm really
Oh.
just
We're
October.
regular. Yeah, he just does like in October. We do it year round. That's what we're all about. We're here for you guys, not like Frag.
Not like that frag. Oh, wait. Be careful.
And Finch does a draw stream that's pretty good, but he's not as entertaining as we are.
Way more talented, but he's not.
Yeah, he's very talented, but he's not as entertaining. That's the thing.
Does Shelley have a Shatner fit? No.
Shatner fetish? Is that the rest of the sentence?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shelley, could you read?
We're gonna do some role play in the bedroom tonight.
Which one?
He's a
And
monster's
be
comment.
Uhura.
Something?
He's a monsters above Elmer.
Shelley, are you
Yeah,
reading?
go up
challenge?
about.
That one?
Yep.
I'll drop two hundo if you scribble Gary's name in the graffiti for real.
Well, if I have to put Gary's name on there, it's going to cost you more than 200.
If you want to remind him of that
Let the
pain.
bidding commence.
Yeah. OBO.
How much time we got here?
It's 3:29.
Okay, so what I say, 3:30. So we got 6 more minutes till I'm done.
Okay.
Wait,
Aaron, have
you got to talk about your
seen,
math.
have you seen what Kelsey's doing in color?
Yes, I'm trying not to
You
look.
think he's got? You think 6 minutes is you're going to pull it off?
I think you should shut up.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
With all the love in his heart, he's saying that.
I'm going to get out. You watch what I do with some red paint here and like
Orange.
Okay. I think Kelsey is inspired by Chris Stevens. I mean, these colors are vibrant.
He's getting the color out.
This is so funny. This is like those marker drawings you see. You know, they got the. You just don't want to see this close up because you could see like.
I thought you were going to say, you know, those
stroke.
colors that have numbers under them. That's
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only way I can color. Yeah.
Paint by numbers.
Yeah.
You used to be able to do some really spectacular oil paintings back in the day. You get those paint by number kits. My mom did like a parrot and like this cockatoo, and it was just like, I go, Mom, you painted that? She's like, yeah. Then it was like a paint by numbers thing, but still, it's cool.
I found out my grandmother did black velvet paintings, and
really?
like, after she'd passed, of course. She was like,
Wait a minute, how did she do it?
or no. I ran across. No.
Like
She was
after she passed.
No. Now I remember. I thought, well, no, because you know how you find out, you go through their stuff and all that. But no, I think I went into her room. She was away once, and she had the only TV in the house, so I went in there. But she had these like black velvet paintings that she was like in the middle of painting. So she was one of those outsider artists, you know, that just did it for themselves. But I'm like, black velvet? Why? Like black velvet Jesus, you know, or black velvet Elvis, or
Oh, yeah. Got to have the Elvis.
black velvet works in many different things. I can imagine like a black velvet prince. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet baby.
David, do me a black velvet prince, man. I'll pay you big money for it.
There you go. I'll just draw the symbol. That's it.
Oh no! I want the Purple Rain cover done in glorious detail
yeah.
on black velvet.
Nomsky says that he needs a black velvet Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Why?
Black
That would be-
velvet Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's so golden though. He would just like pop out of it.
Hey, where's your comedian's mustache?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He does have a mustache, doesn't
Okay,
he? Thanks
start over.
for completing the image for me. He's helping me win.
Doesn't he have black hair?
It's not a competition.
Yeah.
No, not according to this. He's got red hair.
Sure.
No, it's black.
Show it. It's the Wikipedia.
They're wrong.
It's black.
It's brown according to the book. I'm looking at a book page right here. It's brown, reddish brown.
Well, you got to believe the book, or you got to believe us?
I'm going to believe the book. I'm not going to believe you guys. I don't even believe it when you say, hey, I hope you have
It
a
was
good
black
day.
in the movie.
There we go. Made it darker. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about comics books. Black is blue.
Right.
You know, black
Well,
hair.
Dr.
Blue.
Manhattan have a
Blue
mustache?
highlight. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Shane.
Yeah. Well, black is black ink,
What
but
Aaron's
then
doing?
what?
Yeah, ask Black Man.
Yeah.
Gary.
not,
Can't believe you say something.
not the black
No,
man.
I'm talking
just
about
the character, black
The
man.
character you created.
Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-oh.
Shelly, what time is it?
I need out of this really fast.
Can we change the
Okay,
subject?
Aaron's not messing around. He's laying down the red, or I should say Chinese red.
R.I.P.G. Money. Damn. You a cold man.
What?
What?
Look at what Aaron's
Yeah,
doing.
he wants to sell this for $200.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for $200. I'll even do Shatner while I'm doing the drawing.
Oh, dude.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah,
Hey.
see, the problem is, Aaron, if you sell that for more than you thought you would get, then you're going to have to start adding my name to everything you do.
I know.
Gary Martin was here.
There we are. I feel better now. It's just like this whole thing, like this weight is lifted off to me after I painted that. I don't know what that really means, but just
Oh Lord.
Gary, rest in peace. Oh, it just has such a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Tender moments.
Well, I am due for a nap.
Yeah, a dirt
Trying to
nap.
draw
See?
lines here,
Yeah,
guys.
you have a dirt nap. Yeah.
Goodness. Oh, the stuff.
Anybody want to buy a dog cheap?
You make it a perk.
Yeah, I'll make it a perk. Stretch goal.
Pardon me while I yell, everyone.
I'm going to put a few bullet holes in this wall, and then we'll call it good.
Good job. You know, just for ventilation.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy. Ooh-wee.
Now I'm just being nuts here.
Once again, you're just going too far and ruining your piece.
Well, I'm stopped trying to emulate the cover, and just now I'm just doing what the hell I want. Making it bold. Trying to get the cover. The classic, the most classic of classic comic book covers.
5, 4, 3,
Statistical 0.
2,
That way.
1.
I'm done.
Statistical
you're
0.
not.
That dog is trying to tell Aaron the secret to unlimited money, and Aaron tells him to shut up.
Yeah. No, when they tilt their head and look at you like, why aren't you understanding me?
All right. Boy, I mean, I love how Kelsey tries to cover up his weak drawing with color. I'm sort of like trying to like fool the audience or something. But me, I go right to black and white, just the heart of it. It's right there. I don't have anything to
Hide
hide.
anything.
That's right.
Okay, before we start the critique, you have a super chat.
Oh. Well, let me get that then.
You mean
Evil
we're
one
critiquing these?
for $2. All these drawings are cool, but I wanted Black Man.
Well, you got him.
Oh.
Yeah, David hears that every day.
Yeah.
I'm sick of hearing it from men, though.
Yeah.
Ferris Comics said, should we start a GoFundMe so Aaron can buy real red paint? Oh my!
Yeah.
You know,
He likes the Chinese. Give him a
that's
break.
right. The Chinese red, man. That's what it's all about with me. All right, let's take a look at our conclusions here. I'll start with mine. Feeling just supremely confident. Here we go. This is Rorschach.
Oh,
Shadows.
Gary Martin, R.I.P.
Yeah. Blood.
That's great.
Yeah, that is
Thank
pretty
you.
cool. I might have to bid on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a solid Rorschach.
Well, once you told me
Shadrach.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
No, I was so liberated when you said, "Oh yeah, you can put anything you want on his face." Like, okay. So you got a little overcoat action there, hiding behind the wall. Gary
Do me
Martin.
a favor and erase the layout line on his leg, and then I'll definitely consider bidding on it.
Okay. All right. I'll clean it up a little bit. I'll clean it up a little bit.
Clean it up.
This is
God.
definitely top 3 today, though.
For sure.
Easily. It's not even like a consideration beyond that. Okay, let's see Kelsey in
Oh,
living
yeah.
color. Let's see.
I'm done. I'm not still working on
His
it.
camera got blurry on purpose.
Yeah.
It's blurring?
Yeah.
God, I have the damn
You've got an
HDMI or
expensive
whatever.
What's sitting there?
I love how you put the big fat guy in the front.
Well, he's the main guy, right? The owl.
No.
It's all about
Well-
his romance, his coming back to fighting. It's all about him. He's the one that screams in the movie when he dies.
I have a question.
Spoilers.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now you drew Magnus and you showed his bits, but now you've got Dr. Manhattan, who we should see his bits, and you cover it up.
Whose
So
bits
you
did I draw?
disappointed, Aaron?
Magnus,
From your
robot
Magnus
hunter,
robot
remember?
fighter.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's probably some bits in here somewhere. Unintentional bits.
That looks great.
I can't even get the whole thing in the shot. I was
Oh,
thinking
man,
about
no,
doing, first issue and then Watchmen up here, but barely had time to
Owlman's
finish.
bending over for preparation for Manhattan
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Come to think of it, every photograph I've ever seen of Michelangelo's David carving, Aaron is staring at it in the background.
That's true.
Look at- Evil One says so much orange, Kelsey. See?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen the cover of X-Force?
It was orange.
It's orange, yeah, and yellow. It's all these lines. It's this noisy. This is
Uh,
almost a 1-to-1. I even think that if they didn't have a big guy, but your big guy is Dr. Manhattan, and I got to cover up his bits, so he goes in the big in Bad Rock's space. This was Die Hard, right? Who's like the equivalent of
I have
him?
no idea.
I mean, I think I nailed it. I
think you did too.
Yeah.
Byron Smith says, "What happened to green being Kelsey's power color? There's no green in this at all."
Oh, it's
There's
true.
yellow and blue.
That's why you mix
And
them
that
together.
makes green.
Yeah, there you go. You got to use your imagination.
Chinese orange.
The green comes in when you bid on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Green.
That's my power color right there.
Yeah.
Green
right.
Laser says, "Aaron, that blue appendage below the owl may not be Dr. Manhattan's leg." Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there.
I can't not see it now.
I know. You have to look. Oh no.
I didn't
Swing it
even
to the
notice
right.
it before. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I think it came out okay.
Terrible.
No, it did.
Yeah,
We
It
got
did
the
great.
logo.
Did you put his mustache on?
Oh no, I
He
didn't.
didn't put his mustache. He didn't put his mask on him either.
Yeah. Where's his domino mask?
Yeah, there
Kelsey,
he
you
goes.
suck.
Wait, what? What mask?
And you say that with
Put
all
his-
the love in your
Put
heart.
his domino mask on him.
Oh.
Is
He
it like
says
this?
that with love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. Now we're getting some. Okay, now it's
Yeah, now-
There you go.
There you go.
Now
There
it's
it is.
complete. Now,
Oh,
Okay,
Now, let
you
me
suck a
let me
little less now.
draw the dome.
Yeah. don't
No,
draw.
it's
his-
No,
don't-
no.
don't go too far. Sign that, Kelsey. Sign it before you
I
ruin
did.
it.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sign
okay.
it on
There
the
it is.
schlong.
Right there.
All right, there
You'll
it
be
is.
able to sign. You'll be able to sign your whole name on the schlong.
In your middle full name, not just initial.
Oh goodness. Okay,
Might
hang
have
on. Hang on now. Let's see what David has to offer us here. Half finished drawing. What a shock! But
Yeah.
it's looking good though.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
the
nice.
leg action.
Yeah. Hey
Nice.
man, you go for like the real deal, like every time out. No sketching.
Oh,
It's
there's
not
some
just a
stuff.
sketch. You can't use the excuse. It's just a sketch the way you're doing this.
I want to see the rest of the black placement on there when you're done. That's what I want to see.
He's even drawing the shit.
Drawing the
He's
what?
drawing the what?
Ship.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He said this drawing is the
Enunciate.
What?
Wow.
Gary's cursing?
It is.
He's drawing the ship, man. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
we're being a bad influence on Gary. Ew.
I
know,
know.
right? It's terrible.
He writes this big letter about GodCon, and then he starts dropping S-bombs all over the place.
Terrible.
He's got that big money now, that
Hey, Wayne.
$5,000. He's letting it
Yeah,
fly.
that's right. Now I can say whatever I want.
I hope you finish this, David. This looks. I want to see how
It
this
does.
goes.
Yeah.
out.
Somebody
Yeah,
said,
looks very cool.
I hope you finish all the things
Yeah,
that you've
David,
promised
please.
to finish on this show.
oh no, it's the other one next week. I'll finish it next week.
David's piece with who? when finished, is going to be legit. And someone said he'll
I think-
finish it next
Yeah.
week.
It'll be in the top 3 for sure.
Mhm.
There you go.
Tisman is offering you $20, Kelsey. Confirmed.
All right.
So
You're
Off to a good
buying
start.
lunch.
Yeah,
Off
it
to a
was not
good
a
start.
wasted 3 hours.
I could get some cheese on my burger.
I'm gonna sell. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna sell this to Liefeld. This is what could have been.
my
pal.
goodness. Well, you guys, we've done it. We've completed a 2-hour show with the Watchmen. Actually, a 3-hour show with the 2.5, whatever. We started about 12:30-ish as I did the little pre Graybeard'S to kind of showcase the Kit Carter launching. So I appreciate everybody that's been that supported the campaign, as well as Gary's and Kelsey's and David's
Thank you.
along the way.
Yeah,
We appreciate
thanks,
you guys
everybody.
very much. Thanks for attending. If you have nothing else to do, then join me in about 20 minutes as I close this out and start a new one and just keep on rambling on. So we will take.
And Gary, David, I love the card you did.
Oh, thank you.
So cute.
Have we seen that yet? Did you show that off?
Well, not on this show. I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it.
Let's see. Where is it?
Clever.
Yeah, whatever. It was just an opportunity to bring it up, but hey,
Yeah, well, whatever. You know, it's,
All
What
right.
the hell, Kelsey?
where is it? Trading cards. There it is.
dang, we were almost out. I had to open my big mouth.
Yep. I was signing off, and now I got to look at the
Paper scraps are
picture.
coming in now.
Okay, so this obviously will be in color when it's done, and of course Kelsey's going to go, let me color it, and then I got to pay him again.
It's all got to be color.
There it is. This is Click from Power Cubed, and it's this is the card that you get to be an early sign up that no one else gets, unless all of you are early sign up. Then I guess you all get it. But
That's
This
your
is
punishment.
David. This is very Michael Golden to me.
It is.
Clever. I love it.
and there's other cards he's done too, but I won't reveal those till we hit those stretch goals. So, but yeah, that's the Click card. That's the robot's name is Click.
Is he
So
a
there you
robot in the book?
Yeah, he's not in Kit Carter, but in
Kit
Power
Carter.
Power
Cubed.
cubed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Evil one for $2. I'd rather buy Kit Carter than these drawings. Well, that was the point. We fooled
Me
you.
too.
Anyway. Thank you very much. Spambot for $5. Thank you so much, Spambot. Good show. Always a highlight for my week. Thank you. Hey, thank
Thank
you.
He was talking to me.
Richie Dupe says, I'm rounding up people for the Hunter Moon sacrifices. I don't know what that means, but I'm terrified.
I'm not doing it.
That
help me out.
sketchy.
I'm in.
Coron Zenith, all the way from Australia for $2. Thank you. Fantastic work, fellas. Congrats on Casey, Aaron. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys
Yay.
getting out early and supporting these campaigns because they can't be done without the early backers. And we really appreciate you guys supporting us and helping us out. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Graybeard's Studio. I think you guys, I got to do better at getting our guests lined up. David, talk to Stroman, see if he wants to come on next Wednesday.
Okay.
And then I'll follow up and see if we can get Larry Stroman on here like he was supposed to be about a month ago. We'll get him on now.
That's the way to get him on. Berate him.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Great him to get him to come on. And then we got other guys lined up as we move forward. So we'll have to do a better job. I'll have to be more organized and get more guests on here so we can entertain them with our
Your witty banter.
our witty banter. Exactly.
So
So
we
you
can make
guys,
him laugh with our art.
that's right. One of the two. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate it very much. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, but if not, we'll see you right here next week on Graybeard's Studio. Ciao. There it is.